Hello. Oh, there you are. Hello and welcome to Not D&D. I know I've been away from streaming for a while. I had the flu and I thought Shogun and Matt would keep on doing Gloomhaven, so I just left it at that. And then they just stopped all of a sudden. So that's no good. I'll probably have to allocate time on my own to stream, which sucks. No more impromptu streaming. I have to do scheduled shit again. Oh well. Well, today marks the first day in a big break. Yeah. Maybe I'll stream Dark Souls 3. Maybe. Yeah, maybe. Well, anyway, let me show you the screen. Let me just check if that screen is showing yet. Welcome to Not D&D. This is, well, yeah. I don't want to be demonetized just yet, so just keep it family friendly. My flippin' campaign. This Google Docs, I wonder if it has flippin' text to speech.
Richie.
Hello, Wally.
How are you?
I'm okay. Has been a while.
That it has.
Yes. Well, have you read through the entire manual?
Indeed, I have.
Oh, really? What do you think about it?
I think it's interesting.
You mean intermolesting? Hello?
There will be no molesting here. Sorry, I'm just eating a muffin.
It's fine. Just waiting for the rest of the guys.
Whose magnitude? Yo, 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 yo! Ha! Ha! Bam!
Yes.
My headphones, yeah. So been up to much?
Well, other than this, not really.
Sounds right.
Yeah, it's not that much work. It's more like this is more like 4 hours of thinking and writing.
Yowza.
G'day, mate. How's it going?
It's going okay. How have you two been?
I've been alright.
Alright as well.
Just alright. Not thriving or prospering.
What?
Okay. So this is session 0, right?
Yeah. And you can
Do you
ask
read
all
any
your
more rules?
questions. Not sure I really made that much rules. The main
Yeah.
rule is you have to be human. You have to use your special. And you get to pick a class that you can create your own. Obviously, I'm just here to supervise, and then you don't make something super OP or something.
Mm.
So how is it actually going to run though?
What do you mean?
Like it says, like perception is a 0.5. 1 point in perception is a 0.5 additional chance to hit, right?
Yeah.
What's the base chance to hit?
Well,
70%.
if you're melee, 70%.
70%.
Yep.
And how are we calculating these things? Are we rolling like a D100?
Yep. And you add that to your percent chance to hit. And it has to be over 100. It's that simple, man. That's simple. Except there's a lot of shit.
And how do the crits work?
Oh, I can direct you to the crit section. What is it? Combat Evolved and Critical. Where do I have it? Ah, yes. You have to get your chance to hit to 200%.
Oh, okay. Added a lot to this since I actually read it last.
Yeah.
Okay. How much difference? Let's have a look. Yeah, I'm just going to read this for a second.
Fair enough.
Okay.
Oh, that was one thing I noticed. I noticed most of your perk stats, or the perks, are above what we could achieve currently.
Yeah, so don't worry about it.
Okay.
Presumably that means that when we level up, we gain more things.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
I'm sure you could imagine that you can level up over 20.
Hmm.
And your attributes go to a maximum of 100, by the way. But
Yeah,
that is,
I was assuming that based on those.
that is so far
stats
in the
listed.
future that you don't have to worry about it. It's all for testing. All for testing.
Oh, you have added a bit more to this since I read. I read it. What?
When did you read it?
I think yesterday.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I read it when he posted it.
Yeah, I think I did as well, or at least started doing so.
Yeah. When I posted, it was about half as big.
It was a
Fair
fraction.
enough.
It's like 2 pages.
Oh, I guess even less.
Even there's now 11 pages.
Yeah, you guys can give me feedback if something seems inherently OP or underpowered.
Oh, okay.
Because I don't know. We gotta test this shit.
Well, I think the most obvious thing is that most of it will be made up by us, like our back, which is inherently probably not balanced. Not that I'm saying D&D does a brilliant job of balancing everything themselves, but
What do you mean?
well, if I make my background engineer or something like that, engineer,
Okay.
and then and then give myself a bonus to a bunch of different things. Someone else might have just gone with a generic student background or something like that, and given themselves no bonuses whatsoever. Although I don't think they would have, because
No, you make yourself a generic student class, but then make the level ups better. I am
Yeah,
a
true.
scholar. I get an extra 10 points every time I level up, bitch.
No, that's not how backgrounds work. Well, the background I want you to make is just talk about your
more
background
of
of
a
your
story.
of your character.
Yeah, okay.
How
It's more fluff than
it doesn't give you any bonuses to the game.
Yeah, but you want us to make the classes, don't you?
Yeah. Like there'll be classes, but then I'll be monitoring that, so and then you don't get too OP.
I was probably just going to steal D&D ones.
Because yeah, you could do
Well,
that.
what's the setting?
It's much simpler.
Do you have a set setting, Richie?
A setting. No, that'll be bound to your background. So if you want
That was,
to start with each other, you might have to write each other in the same setting.
No, I mean, like, is it so it's like D&D or Forgotten Realm?
I don't know what that is.
basically the world they playing in D&D.
It
You know,
can
with,
be.
Where do you want to play, though? Can I make it a futuristic alien civilization on Mars?
You can make it on Cyberpunk if you want. I don't care.
Cyberpunk. Night City. And then it still has bugs. You walk into the room, all the AIs are T-posing. What the hell, man?
I thought that was lore.
I know what we do. We do Warhammer, and then we'll might join in.
Yeah, you could do
Warhammer
Warhammer
40.
as well.
I don't know enough.
I imagine the problem with
40 or
that is
40K?
none of us know the lore
40K.
enough.
No, you
No,
just have to
so
know enough.
We'll just make the War Forest done.
So the god class person would actually be the god emperor.
No. These type of gods are, how can I say, the weak source ones.
Okay, they're more like demigods.
Well, not really like demigods.
Which
They're,
god?
Or god and a god.
if you imagine like an office building, you'll be a cubicle worker. That's a god. And then you'll be serving a higher up would be a more powerful god. Like, you can think of it like that way. That's the type of god
Okay.
you'll be.
Fair enough.
Strong, but not too strong.
I'm tempted to see Richie's World of Living Hell.
I'll just humiliate your character over and over. Like this, the wimpiest character ever.
All your
Character's
stats
name?
automatically get sent.
Droop. Yeah, that's right.
Droop,
He's a
All
goblin.
your stats get dropped to 6.
but he has to be human.
I intentionally think
I meant all of
I'm a
them,
weird
not just.
looking human. I was deformed at birth. I'm like the elephant man, but I look, like a goblin instead.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so cantrips are finite, aren't they?
Technically, yeah.
Yes.
Is there any sort of concentration, Richie?
Concentration, guess that would still be a thing. Yeah. It has to be a thing. That'll probably just be an endurance roll, I guess. Like, or intelligence roll if I get you to make concentration. Or maybe I can just get rid of concentration. Might be easier that way.
Probably easier, but I don't know if it would be
Balanced.
particularly balanced. Yes.
Now, a lot of concentration spells require a lot of MP, right? Well, high levels.
Not necessarily. Because you have first level concentration spells.
Which are like Bane or something. I might not Bane. Hex.
Yeah, or I'm looking at the list now.
Yeah, but they don't really last that long. They last about an hour, right?
So
Yeah.
with spell casting, Richie, usually
But
an arcane focus will limit 10 MP drain per action, so first level spell will take 1 action to drain and another to fire. So you like 10 MP a turn, essentially, just getting your spell ready.
Yeah.
Okay.
That leaves you exposed, more vulnerable.
Might make channeling like a 5th level spell difficult though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
10 turns of combat just waiting.
Well, you could get a better arcane focus, but I'm just gonna leave it there.
That is a point.
That's for future stuff. Don't worry about it. Don't worry.
I don't think of that. Detect magic is a concentration spell. Concentration prevents you from having multiple powerful spells. Time.
It's designed to limit how much you can do at one time, yeah.
Yeah. As opposed and making the spell interruptible, I suppose.
Yeah. It's not all spells that require concentration are equal. I think what's the spell? That stupid spell that I hate. True Strike. True Strike requires concentration, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
Like fuck.
As does create bond. I didn't realize True Strike was concentration.
Imagine if you were concentrating on any spell that was good and you're like, you know what, I'm going to end this so that I can use True Strike. Ugh.
Yeah.
That wizard.
I might not have concentration since it takes time to channel anyway. So that's your concentrations essentially. To channel the spell.
2 actions and 1 reaction. You get more if you're fast enough.
Yeah, XCOM style, I'm sure you noticed.
No, I haven't
I
played it.
did see that. What?
Not sure what you're reading, so you're
doesn't
gonna have to
surprise me.
explain.
Let's say what? That was to Matt's not having played XCOM.
Oh.
Although I was aware he hadn't.
Yeah,
You should play it, it's awesome.
probably should. A lot of things I should probably play.
I would not recommend starting with 2 if you do end up playing it.
Stabbing with 2?
Starting
Playing
with
XCOM 2 first.
Oh, starting with.
It's not the stronger of the 2. At least I don't
But
think it
it's
is.
newer.
Yeah.
Takes an action to move.
Yep. XCOM style, man.
Blue Warhammer. Well, slightly.
Never played.
So if you move and attack, you'll get a basically guaranteed a minus 30% chance to hit.
Yeah. It's kind of like running and gunning if you think about it. Or running and
Yeah.
slashing.
Definitely think I want to be ranged.
Yeah, a lot of this is built with ranged in mind. Kind of like XCOM.
I did build 2 characters last week before remembering that we were going to build them basically off whatever we wanted. I was building him in D&D Beyond, and one of the characters I made was a ranger with it. And then I gave him a 50 cal sniper rifle that was going to do 5. Plus 2d6. Plus.
Cutting out a bit there. Can't really hear what you're saying.
Yeah.
Dodge reduces chance to hit by 30%.
Yep.
That's the enemy's chance.
No, it's your own.
Yes.
Well, dodging would be like moving, right?
Yes. In theory.
A moving and attacking reduces your chance to hit.
Was Ross joining us?
I don't know. He seemed
Nice.
interested by the idea of having a different system.
He's-
And I know
he was
you're
online
not
about an hour ago, I think.
so busy today. He's back at uni from tomorrow, so he's getting stuff organized for that. You back at uni this semester, Wall?
Yep.
Ooh, what subjects you doing?
I've forgotten.
A very good sign.
If I ask you that again in 3 weeks and you don't remember, that's a very bad sign.
Yeah.
Parry attempts to deflect the attacker's enemy's melee attack and increases the chance to hit the next melee attack on. So if we're doing this in the flash, we'll be rolling like 2d10s as a d100, right?
Isn't there like a percentage die and a d10?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what.
They're both
Essentially.
d10s, the 10-sided dice.
No, I suppose.
One just has a 0 on it, like behind the other number.
Well, yeah, basically like that, yeah.
Okay. So advantage would just be rolling 2 lots, I assume?
Now, advantage, there's a section on that, is just bonus 50% chance to whatever you're
That's cool.
doing. In this case, attacking. Yeah, and disadvantage is minus 80%. So don't get disadvantage.
Parry attempts to deflect the enemy's melee attack. So if you parry, they don't do damage to you, right?
Essentially, yeah. That's why people do it all the time.
Well, I think parrying is superior to blocking, but I guess you can only parry
But this is gambling.
melee. Fun?
You're rolling off against them. It's gambling, while as block is definite 50% damage reduction.
You'd have a 50% chance of winning the roll-off, though, wouldn't you?
I suppose you could look at it that way. Yeah.
If it's a level roll-off, you have a 50% chance of winning.
You get
and then
bonuses to it, though. Maybe not. But yeah.
Do you get a bonus to it?
Uh,
Does that increase?
Not as it's written at the moment.
So if you blocked every turn, you'd take half as much damage. But if you parried every turn, you would you get hit for full damage half the time and no damage the other half the time. But then when you actually do succeed, you get advantage on your next strike.
yeah. Only if it's a melee attack.
Yeah, where you can block ranged attacks, I assume.
Yeah. You can block range attacks, area attacks, melee attacks.
So always better to parry. Assuming that parry is a 50-50 chance.
Hmm.
You're not wrong.
Reactive fire is what it says, with a normal chance to hit halved if positive.
And it's always positive. I'm not sure why I even wrote that.
Disadvantage. And you moved. Minus 10%.
Nah, chance to hit can never go negative.
Yeah, fair enough.
Oh no, you hit yourself.
You gotta get integer underflow. If it goes below 0, it just goes all the way up to 100. Done.
Well, it can go over 100. It's 1 million.
Yeah, but I mean, more than 100 is still gonna hit, right?
It's crits if you get over 200 or something.
You get a crit if you have a 200% chance to hit.
Yeah.
How would you get that, though?
Have you read Critical?
I'm still reading.
No, you're gonna get there in like 2 sections, so it's all good.
Man,
Don't encourage him to skip.
He's not gonna skip.
short bow. Less than 20 meters, minus 1% per meter. So if you're within 20 meters of someone, it's minus 1% per meter that they're less than 20 meters? Or is it still better chance to hit when they're short and then it gets lower and then it goes up?
It should be when they're at the optimum range of 20 meters. Your chance to hit will be 30%. And when it goes lower than that, it'll reduce by 1% per meter.
Yeah, cool. So the chance to hit with a short bow is a straight 30 instead of the 70.
Yeah, it's
Ooh.
harder to hit than with a sword, right? When you're up close.
Okay, that makes range fighting a lot less attractive too. With the swapping weapons, how does that work?
That would be an action.
It'd be an action.
Yeah.
So you can go from a bow to a sword and it takes one action.
Yeah.
Okay.
Same as XCOM.
And when you say that the lowest it can get to is 0.1%, so it's a hit. If it's over 100, it's a hit, right?
Yep.
So you roll your D100, add on the chance of hitting, and if it's over 100, you hit.
Yeah.
So if you roll 100, you always hit, right?
Yeah.
If you roll 99, you're going to miss with a 0.01.
Yep. You've got the idea. Because if you can imagine, like if you shoot a shotgun from 100 meters away, you're not gonna say that it's gonna miss entirely. Maybe one pellet would hit, right?
I'm just checking.
But that's
Depends on the
my
type
thinking.
of shotgun and shot.
Fletch.
Flechettes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tiny little pellets.
Well, you don't want to do birdshot. I don't think birdshot. No, it would.
Well, it's not impossible to hit. Let's just say that.
What's
Yeah.
D2C anyway? Chance to crit.
Chance to crit.
Okay.
Yeah, chance to crit and chance to hit.
He does say below that he can't be bothered writing it out anymore, and he's going to change it to C to H and C.
Where does it say that?
Somewhere lower.
Somewhere past first season the year. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I went back and changed that. That's why.
Uh, One of the fans on my graphics card has developed a fault.
Uh,
It spins in the
Yours.
opposite direction.
It just squeaks.
oh.
It's like, they don't know, doing nothing, and then it's like, dude.
Oh.
And then you'll be playing
Yes,
a game
Will.
like I was playing Total
Why don't you
War.
play
and I was
this?
and it's just a
We
constant
could have you
when
play
you're
in
in
the
a graphics
Warhammer
intense
world
game.
if you want.
Oh.
Except you'll be playing as a
New
fucking
graphics card
cultist,
time, I
Will.
Yeah, I
The
should swap it out to
fucking
my old
scouts.
960. It's not that much.
Or maybe a psyker. You like being psycho, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, say hi to the group, Will. Jeez.
So I've come up with background.
What?
Character's background.
Okay.
He was a mighty for him into a human form until he learns to be less of a dead, becomes powerful enough to remove it himself.
Sorry, what was that again, Wally?
Yeah, you're cutting out quite a bit.
That's annoying. So the guy is a mighty space dragon that annoyed a powerful wizard enough to polymorph him into human form until he learns to be less of a dick.
Okay.
Or he becomes powerful enough to reverse it himself.
Does he have any siblings? Any enemies? Well, I assume this wizard is his enemy. Gotta give him a name. He might come in later.
Yes, I would need to do that. Sort of. So I need to flesh. Dragons are not particularly well known for being familial.
Fun.
Dragons aren't particularly well known for being familial.
Well, think of it as an estranged brother or a strange father or something. You're gonna need to get their help to return yourself to your own form.
Maybe.
Yes.
Or he does admit his weakness and is trying to fix it himself.
Then he'll get nowhere. Because he'll never join up with the other guys. He wants to fix it up himself, you say. My God.
He's also completely unaware that if you die or get reduced to 0 hit points while in polymorphed form, the spell.
Wasn't he a mighty space dragon? Aren't
Yes,
they
but he-
notoriously smart?
So
He's
Wally's
ignorant in
gonna
this
drop to
matter.
0 health and come back to life.
I was going to try to avoid that as a player.
And what happens when you do get knocked out?
You
Become a
don't-
magical fucking dragon. Classic.
Oh yeah, getting knocked out. I gotta write something about that.
Can we just have Wally dies? No space dragons. Yeah, you can't be a space dragon. You're a human. That's the limitation,
Uh,
right?
Well, as long as the attributes are the same, well, human.
well, yeah, he'd be polymorphed into.
So it's not going to be possible for him to end up a dragon again?
Well, it will be possible for him, but
I-
that will be the end of his campaign. I'm not gonna have a dragon in this.
Fair call.
That'll be your character's end goal, to be a dragon again. You can do that.
I'm a motherfucking dragon.
I'm just stuck as a human.
So where are you up to? Where are you up to?
Up to critical.
No.
I've decided my guy will be called Biggest Dickus. Just cause.
Okay. Be prepared to be mocked. By the rest of the guys, because I don't really care.
Ah. C2HCCC2C.
Yeah, there it is. You finally
There
got
it
there.
is. Like 30 times after it's been used.
Well, yeah, I make it, then I go back and do some readjustments.
Yeah, maybe you should put that further up the page. Oh.
Yes, haven't joined.
Stealth Kangaroo.
It's
Stealthy.
the Rossman.
Yo.
Rossman. What's up, Matt?
Not much. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
No.
Indeed, we can.
Cool.
What's been happening, man? Everything prepared for uni? Am I on mute?
You're all right.
I'm right. Ah. Oh.
I've seen this. Everyone's seen that.
I know.
Damn stealthy kangaroos.
Maybe Ross is loading up document and that's taking up all his bandwidth.
Probably. I hate my internet.
Then get better one.
Yeah. But Discord always works a lot less than everything else. Like, I don't have trouble in Zoom meetings for uni or anything like that. It's always Discord that hurts.
It's just a piece of shit. What can we say?
Yeah.
Yep.
That's what I'm inclined to.
It's like Gloomhaven and you couldn't talk while you were in the game, and that's just weird.
Mm-hmm.
Instantly, like, disconnected.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's some weird bullshit. Okay, so let's read this critical section. Have you read this document, by the way, Matt?
I skimmed it when he first uploaded. I haven't read it since then, so I assume you've updated it since then?
Yeah,
It has been
been
expanded
updated
quite
quite a lot.
significantly.
Yeah, about an extra 8
11
pages.
Really fine when you're 10 or 12.
Oh my
I did
god.
skim it.
How the ladies your internet? I heard that like 3 seconds afterwards.
He's got 3,000 ping.
Yeah,
Wait,
see,
what?
when they cut Glenroy Road off, they cut off Matt's internet, so it's going the long way around.
It's not 3,000.
Can you see how my where's it say my ping?
I'm guessing based on Richie's
making-
3-second delay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you check me?
It's probably about 3,000.
3 million. That wouldn't be that bad. Would be less than 1,000, I'm sure.
Yeah, it's probably like 300.
Yeah, Google's speed test only gives you the speed.
Oh, Google's one, yeah. Well, the ping just depends on what server it is, right?
True.
Yeah.
Yes,
Ross VPN to fucking London.
yeah.
Pretty much.
Hiding all his illegal activities.
Oh, the Akulu one does ping. Or Kulo, whatever the name is.
Ookla. Ookla.
Speed test.
Oh,
Speed test, but Ookla.
yeah.
Ivan 1.
So Wally's decided that he is a space dragon that was turned into a man until he becomes humble.
Sure.
Until I realized that polymorph ends when you drop to 0 and would just thus be reverted to space dragon.
So does all the standard
then you just fly away.
using all the standard D&D spells?
Yeah, you can use all standard D&D spells. There'll probably be the damage and shit will be changed.
All of the actual maths will be changed. So maybe polymorph lasts forever, Wally.
No, not like status effects. Those can stay the same.
Status effects.
Yeah.
Like immobile and
Yeah, shit like that.
things.
Shit that don't do damage. Or whatever. Because I can't be bothered changing that shit.
So,
Right.
crit seems kind of underpowered?
What? Crits are underpowered.
Well, you do need to get, what, If you're doing a ranged attack, you would need an extra 70% to get a
Chance.
a crit.
Well, the thing is, if you go over 200, you crit, right?
Mm-hmm.
And perception gives you 0.5 additional chance to hit.
Mhm.
Then luck just lowers the amount that you need to get the crit.
Yep.
So you'd always be better off putting points into perception than luck, right?
Essentially, yeah. If you like hitting things.
Like perception will give you increasing your perception will increase your chance to crit at
Yes.
twice the rate that luck does.
You're not wrong.
Oh man, that 30% chance on a bow though. Can I have like a gun?
You can.
Yes.
Can the chance to hit be much, much better?
It can be a lot better.
I am a scientist and I invented rifling. And I built a rifle.
Okay.
And there they
Well, your setting. Remember,
Pardon?
your setting can be anything you want. Remember, so you don't have to invent rifling.
No. Let
Yeah,
him
Well,
figure
we
it
all
out.
have to be in the same place.
Be a dimension hopper like me.
Interdimensional traveler.
Yeah, I just thought about that for a second. It's like, wait a minute, you want to be a plane walker? Planeswalker?
Sure.
Well, I'm not gonna. With that type of ability, I don't
bored.
think I'll let you do it freely. That would be more like if you see the chance to go through a doorway, then you take it,
Yes.
and it
So
goes
I can't
randomly.
So I can't be the Doctor's companion and steal the TARDIS.
No.
Just one episode of Doctor Who, they just like teleport into D&D land.
It'd be like
Go do some questing. Pray at some temples.
Rick's technically
Can I be me from this
all
universe,
human.
but I accidentally fall into this strange new location called the Hall, which lets me go to different worlds, and then I accidentally stumble into this one. But I'm me. But
There's
I have
Yeah, you can be yourself.
actually
That's a lot easier.
there's actually a plane in D&D that's basically like that.
that wouldn't surprise me.
I forget what it's called, but it's basically just a bunch of doorways.
Is it called the Hall?
No.
It's called the hub.
No.
And then I run away back to a different reality through the hallway. Done.
Right.
You reckon Serkan's going to come on at all?
Probably not.
What's up with that? I love having a chance to play games. Okay. Critical. Otherwise, to crit rather than a tracking. So is it harder to hit a spot that lets you crit?
It depends how big that spot is.
Apparently called
Take a
sigil.
penalty to hit chance and an increase to the crit. Chance.
Not increased crit chance. That's guaranteed crit. So upgrade your crit by 1. You can double crit on it basically. Or even triple.
Can't be bothered to create maps. Meters?
Yeah, we're going fucking metric. Fucking metric.
Metric? What the fuck is that shit?
Can't be bothered with these pounds in feet.
But that's just me.
What?
If you're trying to metrify the 5-foot grid, it's actually close to like 2 meters or 2.5 meters.
Yeah, 3 meters seems fine.
What? 5 feet is like less than.
Actually, it's 1.5.
Yeah, it's like 1.5.
What?
If I
You
had
want me to shorten
guess,
it more?
Be what, 152.5 centimeters? I guess.
1.524 meters. I just plugged it in the calculator.
Yeah.
I could change it. 1.5 meters. That'll make the maps kind of big. And I mean, really kind of big.
Oh, if you want a round number, go to 2.
All right. 2 by 2.
That'd be my
Does
suggestion.
scale matter?
Well, if in the end I do make a map, then I guess yeah.
Did Matt just say something about yogurt?
Yes.
Probably. Got to turn off his 1.67 yards or 8.16 hands.
We're not using hands.
No.
Yeah, and everyone's hands are different. Freaking racist.
Hand is actually used for measuring horses, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, certainly what was used to measure horses in the book that I'm reading, yeah.
Used to measure everything. Until it was obsolete. Because they discovered people had different sized hands.
So they discovered people had feet that they could use instead.
Slightly bigger than hands.
Hey, Matt, have you ever noticed that thing on the bottom of our leg?
Which Matt are you talking to?
Either. I was talking to you already.
I have, honestly, I have. Is it 30 centimeters though?
Exactly.
Have the perfect foot, 30 centimeters long.
Oh, they even come up with this shit. My god.
Well, it used to be they took it off the king or emperor or whoever, and it thus changed every so often.
Of course it was the king. It's always the kings.
And then they were like, this is problematic. So then they changed it to standardized. So that was a problem.
Yes.
What was the problem?
The measuring rods were all slightly different lengths.
Okay.
So how do I go about making a character?
Well,
You literally make it up.
yes.
Right.
Sheet and paper, folks. Digital age is over.
In
Can't use
LibreOffice.
digital, can't use D&D Beyond anymore?
I don't think it'll work.
That's fine.
Using
with me.
Beyond, I win. Oh, and how does health work? Is that on the sheet?
Endurance.
Yeah.
It's
in your
5 times
attributes.
endurance.
1 point equals 5 hit points.
Oh, okay, and we don't know how much damage we do we?
Not yet.
Not yet. Okay.
Both stats did not give.
But I'm pretty sure a punch would equal 1 strength.
Skills divided into amateur, intermediate, and expert without any points in the skill. So we can get better at doing skills as we use them, just randomly.
Yes.
Oh, there we go. 70 amateur successful attempts. Oh man, I'm never gonna remember to keep track of that shit.
Well, you're gonna have to.
Hmm. So, if I'm an amateur. What? Should amateurs be better at this shit than experts, Richie?
It's cumulative. So once you're amateur, then you get
So an
50.
expert would actually have a 65% chance of hitting?
No, an expert will have both amateur, intermediate, and expert. And so it'll be 100% chance to do an amateur task.
Are we reading the same thing?
I'm pretty sure.
How do you get 40 plus 20 plus 5 equals 100?
40% plus amateurs 15%. It says 70 amateur successful attempts equals amateur plus 15% plus 10% plus 5%.
I think I understand what you get.
And if you get the first plus 15%, you add it with intermediates plus 20%, add it with experts plus 25%, then you'll get overall score.
Yeah, I'm not really following you there, Richie.
Is there a way to ping on this?
Oh, you can highlight.
Yeah.
You were.
You was.
No, I
So,
was.
do you get all 3 of these added to your scores?
This is amateur because it corresponds with this. Amateur is the first variable. Second is intermediate, then expert. And it's cumulative with intermediate and expert as well. So total expert will be 5% plus 15, 20, 25%. These 3 back here. Make sense?
No.
Oh, damn it. Well, don't know how to explain this better.
I can't think of how to explain it alternately.
Is this up top, the amateurs, the first bit under skills, right?
Yeah.
Is that a summary at all? Does that affect these numbers down here?
That is your base chance.
So
That's when
an
you...
expert's base chance is 5%
Yes.
to succeed.
Yep. When you're not...
Oh, okay.
When you're not even amateur.
If that's not if you are an expert, that is on an expert check.
Yes.
Should you have used the same word for both things?
I don't know, man. I don't know. That's why you're here. So what, you want me to make an amateur check or intermediate check, stuff like that?
You could just make it like an easy and a hard and a...
But it sounds better like this.
Well, does it sound better when you spend 10 minutes explaining it to me?
I didn't know it would take that long, man. Jeez. Okay,
Jesus
check.
Christ.
So what's your character, Matt?
I don't have one yet.
Yeah. We're just going through the...
I don't know, you know me. I wanna find something that looks like I won't be incompetent. I don't understand the system well enough yet to have any idea what that would be.
What's a spells based chance of hit, by the way?
A lot of spells have different chances to hit. Give me an example.
Well, there's really two versions of spells. There's the base attack ones, which are attacks, and then there's the dodge ones. Or
The dodge one.
so you got firebolt versus fireball. Firebolt is just ranged attack, whereas fireball is someone struck a fireball here. Run away!
Well, I guess
Or a saving throw.
well, magic attacks they'll be higher than a bow, of course, but I think they'll be around melee chance to hit, around 70%,
Okay.
because it's magic. Don't question it.
So
And
the skills in the game would be much harder to do. You almost need computer scripts to do it properly. Are we going to use computer scripts?
almost need. You don't have to, but if you're willing.
So you haven't figured out the exact calculations though for stealth then.
For stealth, no, that'll be what you're wearing and stuff, and environment like those.
Oh, and how's dark vision going to work?
You're human.
We can't see dark.
You'll have small amount of night vision, like normal humans do. So I'll say you'll probably see about 3 meters to 5 meters in front of you when you're being in darkness for about 30 minutes, 10 minutes. 10 minutes sounds better.
Okay.
But yes, you're human, so you need light. Or actual night vision goggles, you know.
Look at me. Animal handling. Dump that stat immediately.
Well, you don't put stats into skills, do you?
No idea.
Yeah, this is
So how
just how many times you do it. Pardon?
Oh, okay, so that's the check thing from above.
Yes.
We all start with like a rank. Okay.
Depending
So
on
we
your
just-
class, you can pick 3. You can suggest more because this is all I could think of.
So if I am an amateur and I try and do an amateur check and I don't have any bonuses as of yet, I would just have a 40% chance of succeeding.
If you're an amateur, you will have a bonus of 15% chance to your amateur checks. So it'll be 55%.
Can I be less than an amateur?
Yes, you can. You can be unskilled.
Okay, so if I'm unskilled,
Then it'll just be
I have a
40%.
40% chance on an amateur check.
Yeah.
Oh, we're gonna fail a lot of checks.
No? Repetition helps.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. Unless you die, in which case, no, you won't.
Try again even harder, that's what I say. Back from the dead. Just have to be, smart.
Yeah, so just extra skills for the skills list. Though it might be getting a bit long, but, a lot of skills out there.
Oof. So, do we
I don't
start
see
off with no
history.
skill, or do we get some ability to be able to pass checks from the start?
Uh,
start-
You
depend,
get 3.
yeah, depending
You
on your
get
class.
start off with 3 amateurs. Starting skills. You have 3 amateur skills based on your class and
Yes.
Oof. Oh man, be painful to go from no skill to amateur. 175 checks it should take about.
Jeez.
Well, it's gonna be a hella long game.
Well, I want to be an interdimensional traveler. Ugh.
Yeah, as I
Fair
said,
enough.
you can't use
How do you
that
travel between dimensions?
By science.
What science? Yeah, as I
I
said,
have a,
you can't use that ability freely. It'll have to come to you, and you can
Yep.
just step into the doorway if you choose to do
I was
so.
going to say I have like a device, but it can only be activated, say, once per day.
Per day.
And that's not a two-way trip. That's a one-way trip.
Yeah, I know it's one way. It's gonna be one way regardless.
So basically, Matt starts in the campaign. On the first day, he presses his button. The doorway opens. He goes through, and then it's just not in the campaign anymore.
Yeah, one day is too low risk. Make it like 2 weeks, but that's only
2
when you
weeks?
can control it. I'll make it
Fine.
activate randomly, so then it gives more excitement. You're about near death. You press the button. It doesn't work. Oh no. Yeah.
About 3 day.
No, not even less than a week. I have to commit to this shit.
You don't get to run away at a drop of a hat.
It's more for backstory purposes than anything anyway.
Means he doesn't have to have any family around.
Pretty much.
I am a loner.
So I can have a blaster gun and whatever else I want.
Alien ray gun.
Pretty much.
Yes.
Once a week gives you that anyway.
Huh?
I think once a week gives you that anyway.
Oh yeah, and write your background if you got one in mind.
Mm.
I'm a drug dealer on the run from the law.
Okay.
Done.
You write about your enemies, allies, families.
When you say stealth 1, you may move at half speed without penalty. That means... What?
You make noise otherwise. That is your penalty.
Oh, okay. So that will somehow play into the stealth calculation.
As I pointed out earlier, you can't
They
actually.
are so far ahead
take
of where
any
we
shit.
are. We can't take any of them.
Yeah, that's why don't worry about it.
Did we start with perks though?
You don't start with skill perks. You can start with normal perks.
Which we make up.
Yeah, or you could take
Other
existing.
things.
And you can max,
Perks are basically
can max
feats.
a skill thingy. Can max your special to 100, was it?
Your attribute to 100, yes.
If normal people are to 6 to 16, 100 is basically, yes, going to be godlike.
No, don't worry. What you're gonna be facing will level up with you.
Well, that's pretty much a given.
So don't level up is basically what it's saying. Found a loophole, guys.
Well, it doesn't matter. It'll be the
Never.
same either way.
Ugh. How does confidence go up and down? Morale, I should say.
Well, if you win, your morale could go up.
And when we constantly lose,
We get
Well.
endless disadvantage. I think that's when you just run away and do something else.
Run away.
Yes.
I refuse to go on a campaign unless my morale is at least 80.
Most of the time, your morale will be around 50, 60.
that's generous.
Yeah. I think if you get downed 3 times, then your morale will permanently drop 5 from starting battles.
Permanently. So if you get dropped, eventually your morale will be so bad that you'll become useless, right?
You become
Yeah.
batshit insane. That's what you will become. So you're basically dead. Your character's basically dead.
Woo, PTSD.
Yes. But I don't think that'll happen.
You say that.
What's the level of exhaustion?
Same as D&D.
Okay.
Alright, so I'm an explorer from another dimension. The device I use to travel with is faulty as shit. So I cannot return home because I can't lock in a destination with it. I just have to activate it and hope for the best.
Yep.
It has an insanely long cooldown. Let's say, 2 weeks?
Okay.
I wouldn't call that insanely long. But
Well, long enough for someone trying to find their way home through infinite possible realities.
fair enough.
And so I just picked up. So I'm just trying to find a way home and surviving as best I can, picking up knickknacks along the way. The only things I brought with me from my dimension is the clothes I'm wearing, which is nothing special, and a single blaster for protection.
A blaster, huh?
A blaster.
Might I ask how powerful this blaster may be?
Like standard issue pistol type. I'm not talking like a mega rifle or anything. I'm talking like a blaster.
Okay.
Like it's a laser blaster, but it's still
Cal sniper.
it's a laser blaster, but it's not like a rifle or a sniper rifle or a shotgun or anything.
Okay. Okay, yeah. I gotcha.
Then I've just picked up shit on my travels, so I've picked up a sword because I need a weapon.
Oh, you know
I
how
also
to
picked
use
up
one
a
of
weird-
those?
Sorry.
You know how to use one of those?
I've been traveling for a while, so I've got the fundamentals down.
Oh, so you are saying you're proficient. Okay.
I'm proficient, but by no means experienced. And I also picked up a weird, strange wrist-mounted blade device.
Okay,
Ooh,
what
one
the
of those wrist plate thingies.
what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
Assassin's Creed much? Got an interdimensional assassin, eh?
And I've trained with it, so I'm better at that than my sword. I spent time working on that.
Can he insta-kill people by going up behind them and pressing... what
No,
is
this is the new Assassin's Creed games where you have to achieve a quick time event to do that.
Oh, okay.
Or not at all.
Name one. Bro, you got
Quick
to
time
get classic ACs, you know?
But you have an
Quick
actual assassin's blade?
So I can have an assassin's blade and a blaster and a sword. That's it.
I suppose.
Keep pushing your luck. Can I have a magical shield amulet?
No, I don't want that. I just want a pistol. I want a hidden blade and then just a basic ass sword.
Okay. The
Is your
hidden.
name Ezio? Algatore?
It could be.
Or maybe an Altier?
Nah, Desmond.
Yeah,
Desmond.
definitely Desmond. Now, I don't think you'll be able to insta kill with the Assassin's Blade.
Nah,
Pretty
I wasn't
sure
planning for it to be an
that's
insta kill.
Yeah, it'll probably do less than a punch, really. Well, probably about the same as a punch. How about that?
Well, I plan. Well, if I can, then I intend to take all the skills or that I can to increase crit, so that I'd rather have it affected by crit. So it it doesn't do a lot of damage, but then it crits high, like an assassin blade.
So you want to use an assassin attack to crit, huh?
Yeah, I just want to be an assassin. I want it to be an assassin option. Like,
So you're thinking rogue.
Interdimensional.
yeah, I'm leaning towards a rogue.
Mm.
Why? You can make anything. It can be an assassin.
Yeah, it can be.
Well, assassin is a subclass of rogue, but yeah.
I'll probably make it do something
D&D. This is not D&D.
like if you attack an incapacitated target with the assassin's blade, and they'll do an automatic crit or something.
Hmm.
Well, if you target the critical point, not their foot or something.
Yeah. I saw while skimming an ability something about like you can target critical points, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah. So if I hit a critical point, then I can do extra assassin damage or something like that.
I'll have to look into that.
Like it's useless in combat, we'll put it that way. But if I'm sneaking around, get the drop on someone, then it can do damage.
And I thought you didn't like sneaking.
I love sneaking. It's my favorite thing to do in games. It's just it never works well for us in D&D.
That is true. Damn scatting.
Damn message.
Okay, for the sword, I think roughly around 20 to 30 damage that sword would be. It'll be like a short sword, right? Not like a long sword.
Yeah, just a regular short sword. Nothing fancy.
Yeah, around 20 to 30 damage, that base damage, that should be okay. And added with strength, that should make it quite high. Because I'm judging on your current health, and if a sword can one-shot you, then that's not good. I at least want
Yeah.
you to take multiple hits.
So that's essentially what I want to do with my character. How do I build them now? Using the special thing?
The
Yeah.
special thing.
You set your special stats. I
So
guess.
point by 70.
Point by 70, max min 6, max 16.
Alright.
Go straight into stealth.
Pretty much. So how is it best to put these points into like my class in mind, Richie? So like I'd want perception high.
Hmm.
I'd want probably luck high for crits.
Okay.
I would assume agility as well.
Yeah. But they'd be probably the most important ones for like a stealth assassination type build.
You would assume so, yeah.
And then just
Stump endurance done.
no, I am not having a 5 hit point character.
Nah.
No. Have to have at least 30 hit points.
Yeah, that'll be 30.
Does everyone start with a base of 30?
Well, the lowest you can put a stat is 6.
Oh,
So
right.
6 times 5 is 30.
Yeah, so you might get
Right.
one hit by a sword.
Right.
But yeah, if you're a total noob, one sword hit kills you.
Right.
Okay, that's set.
Well, I'm thinking a wizard at the moment, but it's not set in stone.
Let's create another table and make that.
So they have a minimum 6 and everything. You just immediately have to lose 42 of your total 70 point buy, right?
Yeah, I guess.
Yep.
Wow. Fun.
Yeah, I don't make the rules.
I mean, you literally do, but okay.
Nah, this was made by what is it? Fallout.
It's just
Yeah.
XCOM.
I just took Fallout system.
Man, I'm pretty sure my luck stat couldn't get to 100 in Fallout though. 100.
I have like
Some magic.
28 points to actually
Do I
spend.
make up spells? Do we reskin D&D spells?
Can do whatever you want.
Make up those spells? I like the sound of that.
Power World Kill at like cantrip level.
Michael's favorite homebrew spell. Matter.
Matter. Just makes
You've summoned 1 kilo of antimatter.
Joke's on you, this whole world is antimatter. It's just normal matter there. Ho 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 ho.
Now that would be a joke.
Yeah, Richie just goes along with it, and then, yeah, you get nothing. You get nothing.
Or he's just like, congratulations, campaign's over. You are dead.
Yeah. And do you have like an idea in mind of what our enemy or what we're actually trying to achieve, Richie?
Well, I have some world-ending events in mind if you want.
World-ending events, apart from all these antimatter.
Yeah, apart from that.
Well,
A wild
Basically.
Tarrasque appears.
if we screw the world up too much, hopefully 2 weeks have passed and then we can all escape to a new dimension and then we can screw that one up. So if we get bored with a setting, we just use the device and go to a new campaign. Fun.
Yes.
I like that aspect.
Except your
Like,
device.
this whole world is badly balanced. This was the first attempt.
Yeah,
We hit the button and go to a better balanced world.
except that button
Well,
is only one passenger.
Oh, what?
I was going to say, this is actually thinking of bringing us along. That's great.
Except that
Hey,
doesn't
like,
work.
I reckon it should be a button you press, it opens a doorway, and then any number of people can pass through within, I don't know, 5 seconds.
So it's a gate spell.
I say I reckon it should open a gate, but then it closes reasonably quick.
I think gate only lasts a minute or it's 10. Which gate?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Well, it's a one-way door that breaks for 2 weeks. Like, I reckon it should be allowed to be open to let people walk through it as long as they need.
Well, yeah.
I was-
Otherwise, if we can't go through with you, it's basically you leave the campaign if you follow through the door.
Yeah,
That's kind of your life goal, isn't it? Get back home.
essentially.
Yes, but
So,
what
like,
is your
if
life?
That's going to happen in Endless Multiverse.
What is your life goal? To follow him to find his home.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
Life goal is to be the best.
To catch them all, bro. That's my.
Hey, you never
and
know, you
I'm
might find the
making Ash.
Pokemon dimension.
Might find a Pokemon dimension. Yeah.
My life goal is to build a to catch my companions in and use them to fight. You're all going to be my Pokemon.
No.
Yeah, my guy's a human, not a Pokemon. Pokemon's pretty clear
You
on
are
human
now.
Pokemon. Gonna true polymorphous, are you?
Maybe. No, just be the effect of the ball.
Hmm. That's short though. -3% per meter. Move 15 meters in a turn. Ooh. The chance of hitting with a bow is just really bad, isn't it?
Yes.
Well, you
If you look
or
lower,
musket. Actually, a musket would much worse.
it can be flanked, stunned, immobile, surprised, suppressed, so that will increase your chance to hit.
Oh, dear God.
You grenade launcher. Actually,
Grenade
of course,
launcher.
you need a grenade launcher.
Okay, let's have a look at this shit. Special. Intelligent. Wow, so easy to remember all the special traits. It's almost like they're from something. Okay, I have to have at least 6 in all of them. So I'm gonna sum that so that I don't go over 70. God damn it, Wally. I'm special. I'm special.
I'm helping. You feel English?
Okay, which stats do you reckon are the most dumpable stats?
Charisma.
Yeah, I was thinking it. Didn't want to say it. Probably charisma and luck.
What do you think you're being?
I always
Actually, yeah, I'm going to dump charisma.
always.
I was going to have some points in it, but I'm going to dump it. Never
Army.
mind.
Fun.
I was going to have some points in charisma, but I'm going to dump it now.
We're all going to be uncharismatic and we're all going to get murdered.
Well, if you put it this way, I was like a lab rat just shoved through a portal. They definitely didn't like me to begin with.
I thought you shoved yourself through the portal.
I mean, I volunteered, but still, they didn't stop me.
We're looking for volunteers. No, don't do it. You'll disappear forever.
They weren't concerned that if you made contact with a new civilization, that you would be a bad maker.
Glee.
So, what were you thinking of being, Matt?
What I usually like playing in D&D is like a tank that has some ability to cast magic. Melee tank with a little magic. A magic, sort of paladin-esque.
God class.
God class, you reckon? Paladin does say that.
And cleric.
And monk.
Cleric too. Monk. Yeah, I read something on on Reddit, 3D6, which is where people like talk about building D&D classes, and they were saying that you can is like a Kenku monk or something. And you
Yeah.
can pick like a weapon to be a monk weapon. You could take like a longbow as a monk weapon. I'm like, God damn, I actually want to be that monk.
Yeah.
Just be like a
Pretty cool.
full on, just be full on ranger. But then you're still
But as a monk.
Yeah, it's just a
you, like,
religion skill.
you're just standing like 100 feet away from your opponents, and you just fire at them, and then you fucking charge in with that crazy monk speed and go beat the shit out of them with like your bare hands, then run away again.
You could be a gun fu monk.
Gun fu monk. For this, well, I'll try that if we ever actually play D&D again. I'll try the proper Kenku thing.
Mm.
I don't know, just like I don't know how this system's actually gonna run, so I don't know how horrible.
Well, it's going to be horrible the first time. Trust me.
True.
Really inspires confidence.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Perception. 2 perception is a 1 in 100 chance of hitting. 5% additional melee. How much is melee just in damage?
Different
That would
weapons,
just be
different
melee
damage.
weapons, right? Pardon?
Different weapons, different damage.
But 30.
Well, a short sword is doing 30.
Nah, I made it 25. 30 seems a bit much since it was one shot.
Yeah.
Well, your blaster will do 50,
Sweet.
except it's highly inaccurate, so,
Oh.
yeah.
Pew pew.
I'd rather it did less damage but be more accurate.
I
Yeah,
thought about
rifle.
it more like, one of those stormtrooper... It never hit.
Man, you're a stormtrooper. You happy? Throw away your gun and swap to a bow, Matt.
Mm. So wait, what's my blaster then?
Did you write it on the
It's-
document, Richie?
Did you write
I
it?
wrote it at the very bottom, but that's just the damage. I haven't wrote the
Oh.
accuracy of it yet.
Oh.
Just thinking how
Alright.
much I should nerf it.
Nerf.
Nerf.
Really a nerf if it doesn't actually have an initial value.
Quite.
Well, I think I finished my point buy. I've got my character's stats, I guess.
How many 8s did you have?
I'll be back.
What was that? So... Really, shortbow only has 21 range that's optimal.
Pardon?
Optimal range of the shortbow is just 20 meters.
20 to 50 meters.
And that's the longbow.
Oh, yeah, the short bow is just 20 meters.
Which is actually somewhat realistic.
It has to be. I could make it 15 to 20 meters, but... There. Blaster should be a close-ish range weapon. With hell of a shit
Whoa, 10%.
accuracy.
God damn.
Well, you could also shoot them point blank. I haven't put that in yet, but that's roughly 50% chance to hit.
For the blaster or for all ranged weapons?
I was thinking for all ranged weapons except for the ones you draw like short like bows and shit.
Fair enough.
And you just fire. It's up to them to dodge or you to miss.
Okay, do you want to change the short bow fall on range?
To what? Oh yeah, 15.
Okay.
You guys could edit too as well, right? No?
No.
Oh,
I'm not sure how to change that.
let me.
I think it's under the share settings. Share that you would have gone edit only or read only. But you should be able to edit that now. Besides which, I'd probably only comment.
Oh, Jesus, man.
Okay, it should be up on Discord. The link. You go through that, you could start editing on your side.
Edit button.
Oh, request edit. I don't see if I can actually let you do it. Is there no notification?
Oh, bummer.
Yeah, there is no notification.
But the blaster's really strong, isn't it?
Yeah, 50 damage. That's
But
fire.
that's unique world traveling shit, so I don't have one anyway. Unless I'm his brother, called Vaughn.
Maybe I should up the damage since it's so low chance. 60. How about 60? There you go.
Anonymous.
Be able to one-shot shit.
Who's Anonymous Unicorn anyway?
Probably one of you guys that opened up another one of this document.
Button.
Anonymous Unicorn.
$300 to 2,000 meters.
Yep.
Yep, there's an Anonymous Unicorn.
I assume it's
Assume it's Wally.
anonymous unicorn.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's you. It says right there.
Okay. I was unaware I was editing this anonymously.
I don't think you signed in, that's why.
Well, I'm signed in.
Hmm. Are you sure a sniper rifle that has 40% chance to hit?
Yeah. Lower. Or higher.
It should have like about 80% chance to hit at its most optimum range.
Okay.
Is that actually going to be your weapon, Wally?
I had made up. But
Humble my ass. Well, you're gonna be human for a long time.
For forever.
I'm not sure about the 2 kilometers though.
it's 50 caliber.
Yes, but it's also you gotta appropriate for wind and stuff, which is not actually in this game, but 2 kilometers.
Well, I was thinking that the 40% would be, well, if you were proficient with it. Well, if you're not proficient with it, the hit chance is going to be much lower.
Yeah, I think your 50 caliber is OP. Unless you make the damage really low.
Damage can't be low for 50 caliber.
Exactly. I don't know if you expect to spawn with this weapon, but you can say a 50 cal is such a great weapon. But if,
Intending to use it, I was just putting it in.
It's fine. I'm just saying, 2 kilometers is a bit of a stretch there.
for optimal range, yeah.
Yeah, even
Go look up
experienced
the-
snipers can do 4 kilometers, but those are very lucky and very
Yeah.
executed
Yeah,
by
I don't
extreme
think-
professionals.
I don't think a 2 kilometer shot would be easy.
No, it
I
would
don't
not be.
think you'd have an 80%
I think-
chance of hitting someone from my house at the train station.
I was only writing that as an example, as a start point.
Yes.
Maybe make it 1,500 then, or 1 kilometer. Have
Ooh.
a lower drop off. Something like that then. As I don't intend to use it.
Does anyone intend to use it?
If you can acquire
As I
it.
said, I was intending it to be very expensive.
Well, any sniper rifle would do about same optimum range. Doesn't matter if it's 50 caliber
Yeah.
or not.
This is still going to be like a fantasy type setting, though, right?
It can be based
She
on
said it can
your
be
setting.
whatever you want.
It can be whatever you want. Oh.
And what if we have different visions of what we want?
Yeah, I was thinking that. You've apparently locked in a fantasy setting, whereas
Oh,
well,
I
I'm more open. But
I don't want to be
I-
running around with a short bow where Wally's got a sniper rifle.
Yes, yeah, that would be a problem.
That would be a
Because
problem.
Let's just be straight up.
not
with that.
exactly realistic.
I mean, Matt wanted to bring in a gun and you gave him something with a 10% hit chance. And Wally's writing his sniper rifle's an 80% over like 2k.
Well, it's easy to make it, to balance it, to make it the 50 caliber
Well, you
extremely.
make proficiency with it, and you make it really expensive, and
Yeah, but if we're in the fantasy realm, it shouldn't exist whatsoever.
that, yeah, if you're in the fantasy realm.
I mean, you can have like a gun, like Matt has a gun, but it's not like, hey, this is a 50 cal sniper rifle.
So what's going on?
Wally's made a 50 cal sniper rifle that has 80% optimal range over 2k.
Jesus.
At 40%, and Richie was like, it probably should be. I was like, okay.
Yeah, I was thinking more of the
But then
lines
you're
of
useless at close range.
500. 300
But yeah,
to 500.
Matt, ask for a better gun, Matt.
Yeah, can I have a better gun?
What do you have in mind?
I just want it to be accurate. It doesn't even need to do a bunch of damage. It just needs to be accurate.
But where's the fun in there?
The fun is
Remember,
his
you can
art-
make 2 shots per turn. In theory, if you don't want to move.
No, attacking will cost at least 2 actions.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. I was confused about the actions and how the turns go.
What you mean?
Okay.
Where was it? Because I did read it at one point. Like, you get 2 actions and 1 reaction on your turns.
Yes.
Alright.
So you have to use 2 of your actions to do an attack. Just 1 attack.
Or you could move and attack, and then attack.
Yeah, so you can do an attack with 1 action if you move as well.
Right. But if you don't move, you can do
Saying-
2 attacks?
1 attack. Unless you're
So
dual
if
wielding.
you move and do 1 attack, you get a fairly steep penalty to your hit chance.
30% ain't that steep. It is when you're a short bow user, but you know.
You have a 30% chance of hitting, you take a 30% penalty. Yeah, that's not great. If you swap a weapon, can you then attack with a minus 30% chance?
Yeah. You still have 1 action.
So it's not, you have to have 2 points to attack. It's
How is the blaster less accurate than...
Yeah, Richie made the blaster powerful, but low range and weak. Low range and low chance of hitting.
What's its damage again?
60.
50. 60.
Yeah, 65 damage.
So that will kill some people 1 hit.
It's a
Or kill most
compromise.
first levels.
So I basically have to like stand with the blaster right to an enemy's head and fire, and then
Well,
Yeah, I think what you were going for, Matt, was you want to do high damage to weakened opponents with your blade, right?
yeah.
And then you want to do low damage consistently to people from a range with your gun, don't you?
I guess, yeah. I'd rather lower damage but better accuracy. So I'm doing 60 damage at the moment with it. Why not put that at like 20, but up the accuracy to 50 or 60?
He's got a nerf gun. Can we literally just call it that?
Okay. I'll do it like that then. 50 and 15. How about that?
15 damage.
Yeah. Where'd I put my damn
Sure.
table? Oh, there it is.
I can deal with that. If you're standing still and firing, how many shots can you get
1.
in one shot
Yes.
in one turn?
Is there a way
Yeah.
to get extra actions per turn, Richie? You said something about that.
Said if you're fast enough, didn't he?
Fast enough.
Yeah. Look at skill perks. It's in there somewhere.
So, and the skill perks aren't the things that we have no chance of actually doing, right?
Pretty much.
Till you level up.
Quite substantially.
Oh no, we only get 1 point per turn, don't we?
Now you get 2. 2 attributes
Two
per
what?
level.
Okay.
And then every second level you get a perk.
Every second level we get a perk, so we're not going to level up really fast.
What makes you think that?
Because then we get a lot of perks.
We're going to get a lot of...
Yeah. And there's a lot of perks.
Yeah, I'll be back in a second. Dinner's ready.
All right. Yeah, Matt.
Well, I've done my character like the point buy. What's the next step? Choosing 3 of those perks, skill perks.
three
Uh,
per.
can't pick skill perks because you don't have the stats for them.
Need to pick 3 skills.
Wait, which are the skills? Oh, you mean the like acrobatics, the traditional stuff?
Yes.
Yeah.
Right.
3 skills, 3 normal perks. Or you can make up your own perks, you know.
I'll get back to that when I come back from dinner.
Yep.
Okay.
He left his mic on, didn't he?
That's fine, that's fine.
Yeah. It's not as bad as Circon though, so yeah.
Mm. Well, yeah, don't be too worried that 30% is too low, because that's it. You get to flank them. They get stunned. They get immobile. All that
We
shit.
don't actually have any rules set up for that yet, though, do we?
Not yet.
Not yet. Okay. I'm not too worried about the 30 because presumably our enemies will be equipped similarly to us, right? So if we miss a lot and they miss a lot, it'll just make combat longer, which is kind of a non-issue. Yeah, I just don't know how this will actually turn out.
Me neither.
Woo! Randomness.
I kind of want some spells, but this sort of isn't any spells. You feel me?
Well,
I haven't written
just
any up.
Well, you get your usual firebolt, fireball, ice bolt, ice ball. What they call a snowball, but
So we can damage swap spells,
damage swap spells.
of course. As in make a firebolt that actually does cold.
Well,
Renaming it, of course.
yeah, you can do that.
Snowball, if you want.
Yeah, let's do a snowball. Frostbolt.
Uh, and spells, they take an action to cast, right? And you have to draw stuff unless you're... You said that you have to, like, have to drain mana sort of thing before you can cast the spells, right?
Yeah, you have to channel them.
mana.
Have to channel.
I like this channeling system.
And how does the focus work? Is that something you have to be holding in your hand? Can you wear it?
You can hold it in your hand. You can wear it. It depends. What are you wearing?
Well, if I wanted to be like a fighter with a shield and a sword and be able to cast magic, do I have any chance of doing that?
I'm gonna say... Oh. I'm not sure you can... Or maybe... I don't know.
And I can't cast as like a bonus action. So if I'm casting, I will be using actions.
Yes.
Now, does firing a spell cost a single action?
Yes, unless it's an attacking spell. I think... No. Wow.
So if I had an attacking spell that was level 3 and I had an arcane focus with 50 MP, that would take me 5 turns of like channeling magic. And then I would have to use 2 actions on the next turn to fire it, right?
Technically, yes.
Well, I'm certainly not going pure mage. Because that's kind of boring. Because you spend so long preparing like high level spells.
Yeah, I feel that needing to use an action to release going to take forever.
Would you, if you got hit while you were channeling, getting ready to use the spell, would you lose any sort of progress?
Well, you'll be interrupted for one.
Okay.
That might need a check. It's like concentration. That'll ease your concentration.
Okay.
Okay.
Presumably, if you're a mage, we'd just find better arcane focuses, which would let us not waste as many turns.
Yeah. I think the maximum would be around 25 MP per action.
Okay. So, magic's so involved and difficult that I wouldn't want to do it and be in combat. So if you want to be a magician, you probably want to be behind. Let's see. If I go... Were you guys invited to Max's birthday?
Yeah.
Yes.
Didn't want to go?
I was sick.
Couldn't go. Well, okay. Didn't really feel like it.
Come
Okay.
on, Wally.
If I remember correctly, it was at the stage where I was resetting my sleep schedule.
On Friday. Wait, how bad was your sleep schedule?
I forget. Well, I was basically nocturnal at that.
What was it, nighttime?
When I tried resetting it. So last Friday, I was on. Wait, was it this Friday?
Well, it's
This is in like
a couple of days ago.
19th. Oh. Really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
delete it.
Oh, I didn't see that. I thought it was, what, a week ago? Hey. Maybe. Yeah.
Look.
So I've ditched the dragon idea,
Okay.
Well,
primarily because of the polymorph thing. Now he's just a wizard that wants to be the best. And develop new magics to get revenge on those at the magical academy him for being a commoner.
okay. Well, I'm gonna check the state of my food.
And before you ask, he has no family. They were all killed in a house fire.
Of course he doesn't.
Mm-hmm.
The house fire that inspired him to become a wizard.
Yep. Totally.
Mm.
And did someone start this house fire?
Yes, his sister, when she knocked over the land.
Okay. That sister have a name?
Evelyn?
Okay. Write that in. 'Cause it's gonna come again. thought she was dead, but no. She was always there. You thought she did it on accident? No, she did it on purpose. Watching her family burn gave her quite an insight into the magical properties of the universe. And so yes, you have an evil sister. Good. Good that we got that rolling.
Oh god.
Yo.
I should go get food.
Okay.
I'll be back.
Oh, will you?
Eventually I will.
Hit. HP.
You've picked your class?
Fighter, I guess.
Traditional.
Yeah. I would. Maybe a paladin-esque fighter. Just want to be able to use a one-ranged weapon, have a melee weapon, and the ability to use magic to heal outside battle, I'm thinking. Yeah. I always like the idea of having like you're in the melee and you do okay in melee and then you can like augment yourself using magic. But just like between not knowing what the spells are and they seem kind of difficult to cast, I might just drop in battle magic and just do some outside of battle magic. Maybe look at how I can distribute. Maybe the outside of battle magic will be something that I can level towards as opposed to starting with. So I think I'll probably just put stuff into things to make me do better damage.
Okay.
Hola.
Hello.
What are you having for dinner, Matt?
I had a pie and chips and veggies.
Like a meat pie?
Yeah,
Oh, nice.
it was alright.
Light and easy?
Hmm?
Light and easy? Is that one of their meals?
Nah. It was just a pie Mum had brought from some cafe or something.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Are you making your character, Matt? Have you got your ideas?
Yeah, I'm a fighter. I stab stuff.
It's fine.
Seriously?
Basic. Pardon?
Seriously?
Yeah, probably.
You can be anything you want in the entire multiverse, and you pick a D&D fighter.
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, you
Yeah.
write your background, get your
Without being
skills,
able
get
to
your
see all
perks.
the other options.
Hmm?
But yeah, like that doesn't say anything for background, does it?
No.
Just want the ability to stab stuff in like melee.
You can always get the ability. Yeah, just
Can always get
because
anything.
Russ wanted to become Planeswalker doesn't mean he can't stab shit.
True.
That's why I have a sword, so I can stab shit
Yeah.
if need be.
Ooh.
What?
Just 16 times 5. It's 80. It's only 80 hit points. That's the most you can start with.
Well, I've got 40 hit points,
Yeah.
according to Point Buy.
Point boy to 70 points, right? Yeah.
Don't worry about it, man. You get gear that increase your health.
Right, so I've done my stats. So I have to pick 3 of those skills, right?
3 skills, 3 perks.
Right. So the perks are like that big, massive list of like crit, stealth, luck, and blah, 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 right?
Those are skill perks. You don't have enough attributes for those. So just pick the...
Wait, so what's the difference between skills and perks? Where's the list of perks?
Perks or whatever you make up.
Whatever you make up
Right.
or typical D&D shite.
Oh,
So make up
Alright.
something that sounds cool. Like if I stab them with my blade and they're unaware, I do double damage.
right.
That's your assassin perk.
All right, well, I'll make up perks. Out of
Just pick
curiosity, from the skill list, what's the difference between engineering and tinkering?
One has more maths.
No shit, but go on.
I don't know, man. Jeez.
Huh?
One you make... Well, they both make stuff. Oh, you know what? Fuck tinkering then.
Which one are you getting rid of?
Tinkering.
All right.
It's
Oh.
gone.
Oh, I was so invested in that though. You know, it's going to be a tinkerer, run from danger, non-violence, that sort of stuff.
And what do you know? It's back, baby!
Engineering, tinkering, question mark? Same shit.
Nah. Where were those list of skills?
Is survival your basic, like, D&D survival?
Yeah. I figure that their terms are pretty broad, but I
Yeah.
guess there is...
Piloting would just be any sort of vehicle, I imagine.
Yeah. I guess it's good that it's broad, so that you don't get too many skills, but...
Yeah, the more broad you make it, the less we have to worry about remembering all of them.
Yes.
If I say took engineering, tinkering, could I, like, over, like, a long time, because it will never happen anyway, but theoretically improve my blaster?
Yes.
Sweet.
And it might not even take a long time.
I'll take it. Oh,
Yeah, it's good. Find someone else and buy a new blaster, goddammit.
Wait, did you say buy a new blaster?
Yeah, you can if you go to where you found it.
Or find another universe where you can get blasters?
Yeah, just stumble into Star Wars. Just do it.
Yeah.
And then you'll get my 60 damage and 10% chance to hit.
I raid a random stormtrooper and I get that blaster.
It's just lying on the floor. So many dead stormtroopers.
Yeah. So
Uh-huh.
many dead stormtroopers.
Alright.
Armor don't do shit. It's just plastic. So what the fuck? What are they wearing?
Like blacksmithing would be in like engineering, tinkering, right?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Ah,
Uh,
that was
Yes,
not what I
blacksmithing comes
thought.
under religion.
yeah, then you know it becomes a bit too broad, and it's like
Yeah.
should it be that broad?
What's too broad?
Like
Well,
including
Engineering tinkering
blacksmithing.
can be like more mechanical stuff, and you could have another one separate for like craftsmanship,
Yeah.
like woodwork, blacksmithing, that sort of thing. Maybe. I don't know, it's your game.
No, everyone adds craftsmanship. This is blacksmithing and woodworking.
Shh. I was an apprentice blacksmith, and my whole family was murdered, and everyone I know murdered. And now I go on an endless journey of revenge.
Against who?
Whoever killed them.
You don't even know.
Hey, at least I know where my
Yeah,
family members are. Not here.
The people who attacked my town also died in the attack. Everyone died. Go around the universe being a dick to people for revenge.
See, I at least know where all my family enemies are, just nowhere near me.
Bro, they're nowhere near you now. Probably make family and friends because they might end up journeying the multiverse as well, you know?
Hmm.
I mean, they're alive, right?
I made enemies in all the universes I've explored. They're trying to figure out a way to travel through the planes and to get to me.
Yeah, just so you know, you have to write each other up in the background in the same setting, otherwise you will start in different areas and have to find each other
Wait, what?
by chance. Using Matt's thing. You guys won't know each other until you've been with each other, you know? Makes sense?
Can't we
Makes sense?
pre-make that we already know each other, though?
Well, you got to write that in the background. Collaborate.
Like so. Yes.
Stealth not a skill.
No, it's not a skill. What, stealth in this is probably easier than D&D's one. Probably.
Mm.
Maybe.
I reckon I'm going to take acrobatics, engineering, and lockpicking. They're the most in line with my jam.
Not sleight of hand. You don't want to slide your hand up into their nether regions?
Will sleight of hand actually help me with assassinations?
Probably not.
No. So then I'm taking lockpicking to sneak around in places I shouldn't.
Okay.
Matt's gonna die.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, that never works for us.
Yeah, I know.
So far, I'm looking at craftsmanship, arcana. I might be somebody. I want to be like. Sort of want to start as like sort of a fighter, and then get more magic skills as I sort of level up.
Mm.
So maybe
I should
start by crafting. Start as like a craftsman who's gone adventuring.
I was also going to say that of all the dimensions I've traveled, I have not encountered one with magic before until I've arrived here. So it's
Ooh,
like, what the
I like
fuck?
that.
That's why I have no background with magic.
What the fuck is this bullshit?
Now
You did
also,
what?
you technically know all magic. By the way, you can cast any magic. Well, those that
Oh.
can use magic. Not that,
Oh.
not you. You don't even know how to use magic.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can use
Oh,
any
so
magic.
there's no like known spells.
No,
It's just you know every spell.
you can cast it as long as you have the mana.
Okay.
Love that.
I dig that about the
Yeah.
magic system.
But I first read through it and I saw that magic is now like an MP system. I'm like, yes, I like this.
This is much
Gotta say, not a fan of the spell slot system.
No, I hate that shit.
like I get it, but yeah, it's a pain.
Just having base MP and being able to do whatever you want with it is much more interesting.
I think one of the problems with D&D 5e is that mages get dramatically stronger than like everyone else. Like magic is inherently strong, and the way you're supposed to balance it is by having like a bunch of encounters. It's like if you're a mage and you have 10 spell slots and you have to do like 8 encounters before you rest, you're not going to use your spells. But like a lot of time when we were playing, it's like, oh, this is a random encounter. And I don't know if it's meta or not, but like I know that there's only going to be 1 per day. So it's like I have 10 spell slots and I can just wail on everyone. So I immediately cast Fireball.
And then you burn down the house and kill like 30 civilians.
You know, instantly cast Fireball, and it's like, hey, we won. It's like, you used 1 spell slot. Go on to the next day. Like the, basically, since you get them back by waiting, a lot of the times you just wait.
Yeah.
In a lot of situations, and just as DM trying to like force them to use their spell slots so that they're not. It's a little awkward. Honestly, if I made my own system, I think I'd have, you know, like everyone's sort of able to do magic, and then have magic have maybe not as awesome effects. So magic would be like something that you could use to enhance yourself, or
Yeah.
you know, you could get minor effects from it, which would make it feel rewarding, while still essentially forcing everybody else to like
Do shit.
type stuff. So, you know, you cast a spell where you get a little bit of extra shield or evasion, and you'll cast a spell where like people target you instead of other people, or you cast a spell where enemies are like crippled slightly. It wouldn't be like murdering everyone with a fireball, but everyone would. Yeah, fireball seems like it would be pretty hard to do in this game, so
Yeah.
and I don't have a problem with that at all. If fucking we get into encounters and NPCs start like drawing magic, we just attack them, right?
Yeah.
Like Richie said, we can interrupt people who are trying to cast.
Yeah.
So, you know, you rock up to an encounter, there's a couple of like melee guards and like a mage there, and the mage goes, oh no, and he starts conjuring up his fireball, and then we all just shoot him from a range and murder him. I don't know how perks are going to work though, because we sort of make our own, don't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can
I
make.
mean, one of mine,
How do we judge what's reasonable?
we think of it right now, we tell Richie, and then he tells us yay or nay.
We all discuss it. Imagine that perk being used on you.
It will be. Yeah, like when we're discussing, like Wally's sniper rifle is annoying. Sound good?
Yeah, considering like he's super far range, and I have to be like right next to an enemy, unawares and unnoticed to do damage.
The most frustrating thing about that sniper rifle is how completely opposite it is to the other gun.
Yeah.
It's night and
Where did
day.
he get it from again?
He just started riding it because Wally likes 50 cal sniper rifles, I think. I don't think he tends to use it in the game.
Right.
And it will be extremely difficult to acquire, mind you.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know, but Like if we're doing a multiverse thing and we come to the futuristic world and we get sniper rifles, and then we go multiverse somewhere else, and then we can use the sniper rifles, and then we eventually run out of bullets. Like I'm cool with that.
Me too. I was just thinking, I could pick up a shotgun in another universe, but only have like 10 shots in it, so it's emergencies only.
Yeah. I'm cool with that. But if it's just like this is what I have and only I can use it, and somehow it always works.
Also, your blaster uses ammunition, by the way.
Aw.
What sort of ammo?
I'm going with
Laser gun?
yeah, it's a laser gun. I'm going with Mass Effect's heat cartridges.
How about it? How about it be like it's a laser gun, right?
Yeah.
How about it has an overheat mechanic? So if I use it, say, I don't know, if I use it like 5 times without taking like a rest from it, then it overheats and I can't use it for the day.
You
Or-
want it
Or
infinite.
You have to leave it out in the sun to recharge it.
Well, it's always gonna be out in the sun.
It shoots light, so you have to put it in the sun for a while. If we go in a
It's a
cave,
solar
you have to
powered
go-
gun. That's been very environmentally friendly of you.
It's solar power. It's like solar energy, so it's sort of like magic sun power.
Ah.
It's not like photoelectric. And yeah, that's magical, not techno.
I
I
know.
don't know. Oh yeah, your whole world is just like tech, isn't it, Matt?
Yeah.
Pretty cool. You don't have no idea about magic.
I think an overheating mechanic would be cool. Instead of ammo.
Maybe.
First Mass Effect.
Like say if I fire it 5 times in a row and nothing but fire, it overheats. And then I have the cooldown of a day. And I can't use it at all.
Yeah, but then you just shoot it 4 times in a row and then stop using it.
Yeah.
And then like once you stop using it, you have to take 3 actions break from firing again. So say I fire 4 times, I have to take 3 actions of not firing it, and then I can fire it again. But if I hit the 5, then it's overheated for the day.
Maybe you make it so you take a shot, and then if you take another shot within a certain amount of time, it will take even more time.
Yeah, essentially, like that's kind of what I'm
So you take
suggesting.
You get a shot a minute.
if you take 2 consecutive shots, then
Yeah,
have
if you take-
you'll have a cooldown. But if you then do a 3 while it's still sort of in cooldown, maybe the cooldown's even longer.
Yeah.
Make it less effective while it's in cooldown.
Now, how about this? Since you're an engineer, you can craft the heat cartridge pretty easily. It's just metal.
Mm.
Metal and sand.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, all right, fine. I'll do ammo as an engineer.
Yeah. Overheat mechanic would be
It's
quite
complicated. Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, much more complicated. Much easier
Fine.
to check things. You could make it work, I reckon. You could make an interesting one. Maybe make it do less damage the more it's being used.
That'd be cool, but like I feel like you'd want a campaign entirely devoted to that. You don't want it to be like a part of a multi.
It would be
Like a
so much
massive system.
effort that you wouldn't want it to be just one little thing.
Yeah, exactly.
The whole thing.
Yeah. Okay, fine.
Yeah.
Ammo's good, and I'll use engineering to craft bullets as needed.
I'm Commander Shepard, and I approve this message.
Yeah, consider it an amateur task to create
My
one of
favorite
those.
store on the Citadel.
Yeah.
So it's not all bad.
What?
The heat cartridge and ammunition.
So I got craftsmanship, arcana. I want my guy to be able to like make magic weapons or imbue stuff with magic to a degree, maybe.
So you're going to do the Skyrim glitch, are you?
Oh, bro, you know it. I'm gonna turn myself into a vampire, take that cleric perk where you do more damage, where your magic effects are stronger against the undead. Bam. Oh man, I put so much effort into trying to like be dodgy and OP in Skyrim.
No, I can believe that.
Buggy.
I just took Alchemy, Arcana, and Piloting.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Skyrim.
No, not Skyrim.
What? Piloting. What? That is some mod or some patch I have not seen.
No.
You took
I think
alchemy, did you? What's your class? You're a wizard.
We shall see how slow it actually is.
Yes,
Oh,
alchemy.
somebody can do
It never works. That's it.
Alchemy, it's a scam in this universe. You took alchemy though, right? Sweet. Alchemy, Arcana, and what was the other one, Will?
Piloting.
Piloting.
I'm hoping to find an aircraft.
An aircraft. Hoping
Me
to
too, buddy.
find
Me too.
an aircraft. Well, if you
Come
press
on,
that
all the
button.
good Final Fantasy games have an aircraft at some point, Richie.
We just need to build a spelljammer.
Ah, Spelljammer, is that the one that there's a class of in like D&D 3.5, but there isn't in like 5?
There's a book on them in 3.
Spelljammers. Yeah, I think that's the one that I was thinking about.
So you guys don't want to add in more
Basically, a-
skills?
Pardon?
You guys don't want to add more skills? You're good with this list?
I was thinking you should add history.
History.
Who even uses history?
No one.
Exactly. So why do we need it?
But it should still be a skill.
Okay.
We put it in, and then we suck at it endlessly.
Yeah, I have.
Mega history.
I will not be taking that.
Ah,
Besides, it's not like it's not like in normal where you're taking skills at the expense of others. You're getting
better as you go, right?
as you use them.
Well, I have no history because I'm from a different universe. So history is meaningless.
Well, yeah, but you might be able to figure out
Better at it.
you might be able to figure out some new technology
Serkan.
based on
A
your
wild
history.
Serkan appears.
Yeah, he's ready to do battle.
But
I'm not
Bat-
playing. Just
playing.
guys, I just wanted to say
With-
hi. What are you guys doing?
We're
World
making
building.
rules.
World building.
You know
Sounds,
why?
intense.
Creating characters and shit.
Yes, Matt is an interdimensional
Acquiring spelljammers.
person.
How's it going, Ross?
Good, yourself?
Good, mate.
That's good.
Haven't seen you in ages.
And you
Yeah.
still
Maybe
haven't.
you need to go to Baltimore then.
Haven't-
Just busy.
That's all right. How's it going for the missus?
Good. We went suit shopping the other day because she's got about 1,000,001 weddings to attend this year.
Okay.
Oh, she's buying the suit. Okay.
No, I got the suit.
But say she's wearing the pants.
I mean, she is, but
she's getting him used to what weddings are gonna. I don't know.
Mhm.
That's all right, man. That's good. Have
yeah,
fun.
it's good. We're good. We're happy.
Are they all her friends or?
Yeah, her friends and family.
It's you, Serkan. We're going to your marriage.
Anyway,
Although,
carry on,
Alan's
boys.
getting married.
He is.
Yeah, no.
You're one of the groomsmen, aren't you, Serkan?
I believe so, unless it changes.
Put in an application to be best man. Like write an essay, send it to him.
Application.
I kidnap Will. Done.
Just murder Will. Will is no longer an option.
I
Oof.
wonder if
I'm not
Will
just
is
send
the
him to-
best man.
Send him to like Mexico or something like that. All expenses paid.
I put them to Mexico together. He marries Will and they run away. They elope together.
Oh, what a happy ending.
Bro, if I sent Will to Mexico, Ellen would follow him to Mexico and would never hear from either of them again.
Maybe.
What I reckon.
I don't know.
So Richie, where's your character things? I want to see if I actually really missed your character sheets because I read that thing that you sent and I didn't see any.
There is no.
You don't have a sheet.
No, like the races and stuff. He was saying shit that I
You have to
couldn't
be
see.
human.
You have to be human.
Yeah. You want to be sentient bread. Come on, man.
Yeah, why not?
That's not human.
You have a polymorph ability.
He's half human. It was.
He's half human,
it's
half
human
gluten.
bread because somebody got a little bit bored with a warm loaf of bread.
Hmm.
His
Oh.
father was a piece of bread. His mother.
His father was a nice.
Nice sourdough.
Mm.
His
Or the
father-
yeast that went into me.
Some weirdo.
Gotta say, Richie, I'm really impressed with the amount of effort that you put into this manual.
Mm-hmm. Totally didn't
Hmm.
rip it off from
Mate.
something.
Hmm.
Ripped it off from
Possibly.
everything.
This Fallout mixed with XCOM.
No, but like the fact that you
With some-
put in a
with
lot
some-
of effort to make a manual out of it. Impressed.
Yeah, have you read it though?
I had read it like when you first put it out. I don't
Okay.
remember
He's
much
added to
about
it.
Same
it.
boat as me then. Just like, how does this work, Richie? It doesn't say anything. It's like, oh,
It's only 12 pages, so
You've
it
added-
has nothing on character creation.
yeah, you get to make whatever you want. That's what it says.
That's why I said a piece of bread.
If it has to be human, though.
Like the first line in it is, "You have to be human."
Oh, I guess you can be human, but your class is sentient bread. You have like bread abilities. Like,
You identify as bread.
I'm a genetically modified demigod bread.
we got bread. Yes.
Well, we have a god class then.
You can be the
Mm,
god class.
exactly.
if you want. No
What
one's
the fuck's a
called you
god
that.
class?
You are the god of bread.
Paladin and cleric.
Oh, so it's just
Oh, well,
classes
anyway.
that have a god, that worship a god.
It's like you're a demigod or something.
I have no idea.
Slightly
Sorry.
above demigod, but not.
Not full god, but God.
10 plus to all base attributes, has blessed soul.
So these guys are like Halo troopers, soldiers genetic. No, they're not. No.
What do you mean? They're stronger. Way stronger.
I have
Space
no
Marine.
idea. I have no idea.
Me
Even
neither.
Space Marines would probably every.
Is it fantasy? Is it sci-fi? What are you doing, Richie?
Depends on your background.
Whatever you
Interdimensional
want.
traveling.
I'm literally from a.
Sci-fantasy.
I'm literally from a science dimension that's just like kind of trapped, jumping between different dimensions because I can't find a way home.
So,
So I've got-
instead of your Doctor Who.
Yeah, a little bit. But I do not have a problem with
You know,
guns.
Jack Harkness.
You have a TARDIS.
Oh, he's Jack Harkness.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've got like the
Companion.
recipe, which is like not allowed to use.
I'll be his companion, the one that doesn't do jack shit.
Busting
Jack
I
companion.
doesn't
need
have a
him to
companion.
always save me.
You're a
Every
damsel
single,
in.
every single time his companion dies, I just roll up the next one. Have you guys made your classes yet?
Working on that.
I think the classes. Do we have like set classes that we're making, or are we just sort of randomly combining stuff together into whatever the hell we want?
Into
We're
whatever you
combining.
want.
Like it's
I
not going
want
to
to
be like
be a
D&D.
Saiyan.
Saiyan. Done.
Do it.
They're technically not
That can
human.
totally be a thing.
They're humanoid.
Ah, you and your Dragon Ball people. You
I
can be
wanna
the guy who
Saitama.
Your hair stands up when you get angry and you do more damage, maybe, I guess.
No, I have no hair. I'm Saitama. I'm One Punch Man.
I mean, he was human, I think.
He is human.
He is human.
Loophole. Gee, you just say, you know how they're like, it's over 9,000. It's their level.
Let's see.
Yeah, so,
So we have
should
a
we
we have Doctor Who. What are you playing, Matt?
just gonna be some which rant, Matt? Matt's Doctor Who. I'm just gonna be
yeah.
some rando who makes shit.
So we have Doctor Who and who do we have that makes shit? What would that be the equivalent of?
Iron Man, man. I'm
Iron Man.
Yeah,
Iron
yeah,
Man.
yeah, definitely.
And then Michael, who are you? What are you?
I'm just some wizard.
And then we have
Doctor Strange.
Gandalf.
we have Merlin.
That also works.
And then I will be oh no. So much possibilities.
Exactly. It's overwhelming.
You can
So my
So-
fucking around.
Richie, do you want us
you
to
can
make
be
like,
Wanda.
class? So should Matt like write up like a class like he would have in D&D, or is it just going to be like, you know, you pick your skills, you pick your thing, you make some perks, and then we just sort of go off and do things, and everyone's sort of unique.
Yeah, just do it like that.
You know
So we
what?
don't have the-
I'm
So
gonna
we'll
say,
make like a list of like perks, and we'll make like a list of smells.
I don't know if I'll have time to play it, so you guys play without me and just let me know how it goes. If I get time, I'll try to join in later on at some point.
What?
Ooh, what are you so busy with these days, man?
Well, get out of work late, then I have case reports to write. Then probably D&D with the other group, or just shit with the family. So
We'll figure it out, man. We'll figure it out. We'll all play at the same time.
Trying to get a house, so yeah.
Oh, so you've been working extra hard, or doing more hours, or literally just looking for houses because you already got
well,
the money?
Well, we put in an offer to one of the houses in Glenroy, so we'll see. Maybe I'll have a house soon. No.
Oh,
Is it the one next to Matt?
It's on Lindsay.
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 So is that over on the east side of Glenroy? Or the west side?
Fuck, I'm not too sure.
East side, west side.
Mm.
But yeah, we put an offer into this, so we'll see.
Was it like a townhouse or like proper?
It's a home.
block?
Just full block.
So you're gonna tear it down and build like 3 flats on it or something?
I prefer not to build 3. Probably wouldn't fit 3 there. Well, like not. It wouldn't look nice.
It's not
so
up there.
you intend to live on what's already on the land, or you tear it down?
No, eventually you just tear it down and fix it up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Lindsay.
People will fit 6 there, man.
Gotta be honest, don't know a street in Glenroy called Lindsay.
Me neither.
Oh, Lindsay Street. The Harold Street. Okay. That's a very short road. Ah.
It is
What number was it?
6.
6. Oh man, yeah. Funny thing is, I've been up and down that street like 1,000 times, and I don't know it exists.
Fair enough.
Dude, if I could, like, when I get to, I want to get to a point where when I build a house, I get to build it how I want for myself. Mate.
What would you do?
D&D, that will be happening in that house.
Oh yeah. I always, if
D&D
I had
lair, bro.
His entire
if I had the money in the
floor just with
land,
the grid.
I'd build like D&D building, D&D room at the back.
Like, I gotta show you. Oh fuck! If you guys see the new minis that I have, fuck.
Yeah, all of his furniture, all of the floors covered in the grid map.
Yeah.
His entire house
Just
is
a
the
house.
map.
As soon as you walk in, it's like, sorry guys, you can only take 30 feet of movement
Feet?
per 6 seconds.
Feet?
So number 6, is that the one on the corner, man?
Yeah.
Right next to my old primary school. Okay.
nowhere near my old primary school.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see. Like I said, we put in an offer, but there are other
What was the
people. So they want 800,000. The offer was 790,000.
Wow.
Okay.
So fairly close to what they wanted. We'll see if they.
And will that
accept
be
it.
just in your name?
Yeah.
Does that mean you have to pay that all back though?
hmm
Damn.
Well, once you sell it, you kind of have enough. You get enough to close off whatever you owe. and
Yeah,
then some.
the equity builds up, yeah.
Yeah. So it's a good investment in that regard. It's going to take time for that to make its way around.
Okay. That looks nice.
There's a few.
What's
other
with the
people
lines
as well,
on the map? And if
On
you're looking at it on Google Maps, Matt,
Yeah.
lines on 8, and it looks like there's a reservation or something along the.
Are you
back
guys
of
going
it.
to play today?
No, we're just creating
No.
a character.
This was a
And
section
discussion.
0.
Are you going to jump onto PUBG later, Rishi?
Do you
no,
mean the
maybe?
park thing next to it?
Should do.
Yeah, but it's,
Because
I don't know.
the others are jumping on.
Hmm.
Or at least Steven is.
The park that's next to on the opposite side of Acacia Street is it's essentially just the schoolyard, like the school's been
No, not that. I'm meaning on the actual
Hey
adjacent. to-
Ross, have you seen the new D&D minis, the large ones? Ross,
What? Sorry.
have you seen the new large D&D minis? Dragons?
No, I haven't.
Have any of you?
Nope.
Oh, Alan said that you'd gotten some though.
I had a white adult dragon.
Mhm.
Now I have a black, an ancient white. I have like it's I have a lot of dragons now.
All the dragons.
All of them. Let's see. I might have to put a photo into the thing to show you the.
Don't have one of those prismatic dragons, do you?
I have a gem dragon.
Ain't
They don't
prismatic
have a
though.
mini. They don't have a mini for a prismatic dragon, Richie.
It's the size of your house.
Um, check out that.
Damn, that's a lot.
Jesus.
Ooh, they're big.
Yeah.
Wow, they are
ancient white
huge.
dragon is
That's slightly.
gigantic. Look at the ancient white dragon, man.
They're talking
And
And
about
then you
dragons,
look
by
at
the
the
way,
chick
not
in the
penises.
top left.
Yeah,
job.
she's from Valkyria Chronicles.
Is that in your gaming room?
Yeah.
Okay.
Bro, what do you guys reckon of the red dragon?
Which one?
Yeah, where is
The
it?
one that's like on the left
The one with
rack,
the cool.
in between the gem and the white dragon.
Can't say it awfully well.
It's
Oh, that's
very
not that good.
small.
Top row or the
You can
second
zoom
row?
on it. You can zoom on it. You zoom in on it. The one that's flying in the air, like
Is that a
what-
young red dragon?
yeah. No, I painted that myself. That's what I'm asking. What do you guys reckon of the paint job? Like how it looks?
Is the like I can't see that much because yeah.
If you
But
open it, you can
has
zoom
it
in.
got
and
fire
everything.
coming out of its mouth? Because the fire looks
Yeah.
big.
Yeah.
Hmm.
This is a small one.
No.
What anime is that?
God, I
I've seen
zoomed
that.
in too much.
Say that again, Matt.
Anime on the right shelf in the middle section. What one's that?
Anime on the right shelf.
Or manga, I guess. Sorry.
Oh, those are One Piece.
Oh, One Piece.
Now, did you say that? I can read the writing that says.
Yeah, One Piece.
So you
Blackest
know the
Night,
D&D books?
Black Lantern Corps.
Was that?
The
Sorry?
you know the D&D books that I got that were the alternative covers.
Yeah.
Dude, $690 to 700 and something right now.
Wow, that's a lot.
Yeah.
Gonna sell them?
Nah. Fucking look dope. They're so cool.
No, they'll probably keep going. Yeah.
Up in price?
Yeah.
Probably. Dude, I'm so fucking shattered. Do you see the car on the blue car?
Yeah.
That was meant to be a replica of my car. Does that look like a replica to you?
Well, yours not blue, I
Of
don't
my
think.
car? Bro, that's not a Mustang.
Yeah, that's a Lamborghini.
Guys like to me, oh, we're gonna send you a replica of it. I got it. I'm like,
We thought you got a
Excuse me?
Lamborghini.
the car dealer,
What?
the dealer, the guy that worked at the dealership.
Yeah.
Their
Okay.
manager.
So he's an idiot, huh?
I don't know.
Yeah. Worked totally in for the wrong brand.
I think he's trying to tell you should buy a Lamborghini then.
Anyway, I'm gonna say later if you guys want to do Out of the Abyss, I am keen for it.
What, UDM?
You DMing.
Yeah.
Later, as in tonight, or
No. Like if you guys want to do it, we'll work around to it eventually.
okay.
No, I'm happy to play more D&D.
Yeah.
Because we're not going back to fucking dragons. Like that campaign's practically dead. But
Which one?
the one that we had Steph in.
Oh, yeah, that one's
Yeah,
done.
it's dead.
Who?
Yeah.
Where?
I appreciate that, Wally. Who?
So if we do play it, I'm gonna do because I've run two different styles of it, so I have a better idea of what to do with it to make it a bit better. So you won't be starting at level 1.
Yes.
Hooray!
Yeah, level 1 on that was so brutal.
Because the thing with it is, at the
Level
beginning of that
17.
game, you're imprisoned.
Oh, this is Out of the Abyss. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
So instead of starting with equipment and stuff, if you go gold, if you do roll your own gold, there's an optional thing where you can train and gain levels for gold.
Oh, yeah.
And at the start of the campaign, I'll say that that's something that you can do, which I did for the other people.
What level do you have to be for a weapon bond for a fighter?
For a what?
EK fighter?
Yeah. Yeah, so that'd be level 3.
Yeah, level 3.
But a few, the people that played it started at 3 and 4. So
Okay.
you roll your money, you see how much you have, then each level costs some gold, and they had enough money to level up a few times.
Is this like just the starting class money, or does this book say you start
Starting
with X
class
amount of
money.
money?
No, just starting class money.
Okay.
We couldn't just, start at higher level?
Just gives me a better chance to play Paladin. They get a good starting roll.
I'd rather you play what class you want to play and don't worry about the money of it. Because if you start at different levels, don't worry about it. Because originally you meant to start at level 1. The campaign gives you enough XP to bump you up anyway. So
Yeah, it's still.
Because, the campaign, I really should have started you at level 2 at last.
Possibly.
Fight was...
started us at
Would-
level 20. We just absolutely walk through a campaign.
because we're halfway through Out of the Abyss. We've gotten to the halfway point, and because I've run 2 different versions of it, I've got a pretty good idea of how things could run better.
Did you run
Alright.
2 versions of it with them, or did you?
No, I ran it with some randoms on Roll20, and that's where I had them start at a high level, and it
Okay.
worked pretty fine. Like, no one really is a fan of starting at low levels. This makes you start at a high level, but you still feel that pressure and everything. So
Okay.
Yeah, this always looked really cool. It was the one I was really tempted to buy that first when we first really got into D&D, but I talked myself out of it because the start was a bit weird.
yeah, you see, with the start as well, I've noticed that it has a thing where it's like, oh, you've been here for a few days,
Hmm.
and every single time I did that, both the groups were like, all right, we're getting the fuck out of here. It's like you have no idea what's happening.
Yeah, exactly.
What's in the area, but they're like, we're getting the fuck out. So I'm like, instead of that, I'm just gonna make you guys arrive there. So you have to like try to get a better understanding of the area instead of it being like we've been here for like 2 weeks or something and we're ready to get the fuck out. It's more like, all right, let's have a look. What can we learn about this area? Because then you're actually learning instead of it being, you know, implied.
Nah, let's get the fuck out.
Or an exposition dump.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, you found this over here, and you found this over here, and
Well,
you found this over here.
There'll still be like a little bit of info, but it won't be, oh, you've been here for so long already. It's you arriving to the spot.
Yeah.
Instead of trying to rush out without any knowledge, any real knowledge.
Of what?
Like, I assume like the party tries to just rush out usually when they've heard they've been there for 2 weeks instead of like gathering more info, which they don't have.
Yeah, they're like, oh, we've been here for a while. We know everyone, which they don't really know anybody because they haven't had a chance to talk to anybody.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I don't like that. I don't like that start that was given to that campaign. Could have been so much better.
Yeah.
And the info is all over the place. So having made it to like at least halfway through the book, have a better idea of more of what's going on.
Yeah. Because like when I looked at it, because I really, really was close to getting that one instead of Tomb of Annihilation, which to be fair had its own problems, but that's what sort of drew me away from it. I was like, I'm interested in the story of it, but it seems too difficult for a first time to me to try to run that because it just seemed all over the place a bit at the start.
It can.
That was just me.
No. That's fair. It can definitely be messy at the start.
Well, it's
anyway,
certainly
boys,
messy for new
I'm going
players.
to bail to the other group chat because Stephen and Tip are waiting, and I'll leave you guys to your continuation. All right.
All good.
Have a good one, guys.
You too.
Serkan.
Yes.
Well, Serkan doesn't seem super keen, does he?
No.
No.
On this.
Yeah.
He doesn't have to play this if he doesn't want to.
Yeah, no, he doesn't have to play it. No time though. Sheesh. That's very different to me right now.
We know, Matt.
What, you have more time?
I got heaps of time, man.
Nothing but time.
Got nothing but time until I die.
Oof.
Oh, it's kind of true for everyone, honestly.
Hopefully 50 plus years.
Well, yeah, just like, does Serkan still play PUBG like every night, Richie?
Yeah.
40 hours in the last 2 weeks.
Plays it every day, man. Every day.
And he says he doesn't have time.
Yeah. I think it's interesting how much, like, how important it is to you guys to play PUBG.
It's vital.
It's funny because I feel like Serkan literally his like they give you rewards if you log in every day, right?
No. If you play and
if you play, yeah.
Do stuff.
They give you daily challenges and he like does them every day.
Mm.
Man, I can't be bothered to commit to a game that hard. I guess it's fun when you're playing with friends, but 500 hours. How many hours you got on that now, Richie?
Oh, no. About the same, I guess.
5, 6, 7 for Serkan. And Ollie has nothing that I can see because apparently. Friends. Let's see how Richie's going. How many hours do you reckon you have on PUBG, Richie? 725. Not a bad effort.
No, I didn't even have a chance to guess.
You should know. You're the one who did it.
I don't know, man.
Who has the most out of you guys? Who's the most experienced player?
Oh, yeah,
I have the
Ollie.
least.
Ollie. Steven has 750.
I have 22 or 21.9.
And I has...
I didn't play that at all last year.
I can't even see it.
You probably haven't got it installed.
No, I haven't installed. I got 19 hours. I don't know, it just... Yeah, like my highest played game is like 800 hours and I did that over years.
800? Wow,
Yeah.
that's weak.
Oh, weak compared to you, yeah, no, Wally. Too scared to look at your profile, see how high they are now.
I have 1,600 hours in Hearts of Iron 4.
Jesus.
Oh, don't you have more than 2,000 in like Factorio?
Probably. And I have 648 in Total War Warhammer 2.
I pressed, no worry. Let's see. 2,621 hours on Factorio. And then, yeah, Hearts of Iron is your next one. 1,685. Space Engineers, 1,215. Prisoner Architect, 834. Hey, you're almost up to me in Civ 4. 698. 696.
That doesn't really surprise me.
Should play.
Mind you, the last time I played Civ 4 was what?
Years ago.
Yeah. I don't think I've got it installed.
Oh well. If they're enjoying it, go for it. But man, that's a lot of hours for PUBG. It's not that good a game.
I last played it October 25, 2017.
Jesus.
Hmm.
Do you really like it, Richie, or do you just sort of play it because other people play?
There's other people play.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
If it was your choice of shooter, which one would you play?
Warframe?
Warframe? Yeah. Well, I suppose that should be an obvious guess since that's something that you have over 1,000 hours in.
Yeah. Warframe.
Without playing with friends.
You
Unless
could.
you have friends play it online.
You play with a squad of 4.
Yeah. Oh, how many hours has Tiff got? 643. What a scrub. Lift your game, Tiff. Jeez.
Yeah, Ross, make your perk with your hidden blade. Yeah, you can have that.
Think about it. But how does the crits work in this again?
If you roll over 200, you crit.
Seriously?
Yeah, that's the first crit.
Your
There's
crits are at
3
10
tiers of crits.
or something like that.
So if your combined chance of hitting is 200, you do a crit. 200 minus whatever your bonus crit chance is. So if your crit chance is like, if your luck somehow gave you like 5 crit chance, you'd have to hit 195. And how you get that is you take like your percentage chance of hitting, which for your blade would be what 70% for an attack, and then you roll D100, and then you add your perception bonus.
Right.
Yeah, but you can use that target weak spot with your thing.
I assume if one in the back, you're going to get a bonus.
Yeah.
And
if they're on the ground, you're going to get a bonus. And if they're... Yeah. Do we get height advantages? This is based on XCOM, and XCOM gave height advantages.
yeah, I suppose, yeah, why not? Death from above, why not?
So you know those assassinations you can do by standing on buildings, Matt?
Yeah, man.
You're doing that shit. Hope you
Just
can
jump
climb.
off. The assassination music starts. Leap of faith, jump down, stab,
And you miss.
and I get ganked by all the other
That
enemies.
was worth it.
That's why we cover you.
Mhm.
Cover you with hay. It's the best way to hide out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they'll never know
They'll
you're
never
there.
find me. So what? So like the perk could be like, if I hit an unaware target with my hidden blade,
Mm-hmm.
like the highest level of crit damage is applied.
Not the highest, but you get one upgraded crit level.
So would that
Okay.
mean a normal hit would be a crit, and then a crit would be a double crit,
Yeah, it'll be an orange crit.
and an orange crit would be a red crit? Oh, that's pretty cool.
Okay.
How much is a red crit anyway? So normal crit was 1.5, and then was an orange crit 2.5?
2 times 1.5 times normal weapon damage. Yeah, red crit will be 2 times that. Oh, that whole thing as well. So you can
And we
do.
said my hidden blade it's fairly weak, right?
Yeah, it does 15 damage.
15 damage. Alright.
Ah, yeah, but you need to do crits to make that good. Yeah.
Yeah.
In the
That's kind of the
Assassin's
point,
Creed
though.
game, They were, yeah. I'm just like, no, the blade was strong. I'm like, nah, not if you were just randomly throwing it at people.
So what's its chance to hit?
It's a normal melee weapon, so 70%.
70%. And it does 15 damage.
Mm-hmm.
So if I crit with it, how much damage does that generally make it?
15 times 1.5, which is around 21 damage.
Alright. Out of curiosity, at again later points in the thing, can I use my engineering to improve my hidden blade?
You can make it magical, sure.
I mean, like, rework the mechanics in it, like maybe put in a stronger blade inside of it, like strengthen the metal, stuff like that.
Sounds like blacksmithing.
Fair point.
Again, make it
Yeah,
magical.
me and my blacksmithing.
But like, you need engineering to like work on the actual mechanics of the. Can it be a combined effort if someone else has blacksmithing in the party?
Oh, sure, yeah, why not?
Don't see why not.
They always work together.
Sweet.
I don't know. This is us playing roleplay games. I'm not sure we do.
Working. What is
Right, so wait, what did we say the perk was?
Saying?
No, you make it up.
And write it on the thing.
Yeah.
Well, I'm writing my book
Right.
first.
The
Yeah,
perks.
make a new table for it. Well, I'll make a new table for it.
You make the table. We'll fill in the perks. And do shields exist in this world, and how do they work?
How they work. What do you mean?
What do you get for using a shield? Like in D&D, you get a +2 AC. But there's no AC in this game.
Oh,
There is no AC.
Is there?
What? There's no AC, no. Well, I guess if you use a shield, you could possibly negate damage by blocking. That'll give you an extra plus 50% block, maybe.
So what? If you have a shield in your block, you can take no damage?
Yeah, that's what
Or
a shield
is that a
usually does.
guaranteed no damage, or
Or you take a
less damage?
type of shield it is.
What?
Well, if you're using a full tower shield, you'd take less damage than if you were using a Veteran's Arrow Buckler.
I suppose.
And if that shield's made out of adamantium, everyone loves adamantium shields.
Nah, prefer them made
No,
out of
vibranium.
Vibranium's also good.
Okay, how about it reduces it to an extra 30% if you block? You could use it to attack. It actually has damage on it.
Ooh, damage on the shield. Shield bash might actually be fun. Yeah, I like the sound of that.
Edit access, because I don't have it.
What? Oh, I mean, you don't have it.
On the link on the
Discord.
Discord.
Oh, there's a version that's in Discord?
Yeah, he re-shared it so people
Where?
could edit it.
Oh, there.
Yeah. Just go up a bit.
Yes. My totally not spam might have moved it.
Well, half your spam, half Sirkan showing off his dragons.
He's very impressed with his dragon.
Ah, he loves dragons.
And dungeons.
I guess? I don't know. Never really asked too much about his dungeon preferences.
Okay, you guys, if you guys want
Dungeons
to
and Dragons?
add a shield, you could add it to weapons.
Cool.
I got where both of you were going.
Can we block with swords?
Yeah, you can block with swords. It's a normal reaction thing. So you take 50% damage.
So it's not like Dark Souls where all the different weapons will have different block chances. It's just
Yeah, I sort of assume you need a weapon in order to block, or a shield.
Oh, you can block with your hands.
Otherwise, trying to block with your hand against the shield.
oh well, block with your hand against the sword. I touch the sword.
Ah, the anonymous iguana.
Yeah, go down.
Mhm.
What?
What?
What's
I may
blood?
have started a game of Hot and I was not expecting.
What game did you start?
Hearts of Iron.
So what do we
Some
say?
reason-
If you hit, you crit, or how'd you put it, Richie?
You get yeah, crit level is upgraded.
Got the table there. Where is the table?
After the skills.
Ah, there we go.
So say I make an attack and I hit, but I don't crit, then I crit. If I hit and I crit, it's a crit 2.
Yeah.
So on and so forth.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't know
Okay.
if you want to make a special level of crit for if Matt actually gets good at critting stuff, but
We may need to nerf that.
the blade's
We'll
pretty
see how it
good.
goes. Because we don't know how it's going to work so far. Anyway. So with my luck, I've got a 3% chance to crit at the moment.
Not really.
No, I mean, just using my
Why it
special.
works out like that?
No, that's what I'm trying to figure out how it works.
I think. What's the hit chance on your blade? It's 70, right?
Yeah.
What's your perception?
Perception is 7% chance to hit.
You got an extra 7 from perception.
It'd be pretty easy for him to hit,
77.
unless you roll poorly.
Oh. So it's like impossible to actually crit, right?
For now.
unless you get other things that give you an advantage. So if you have like positioning or an ally or any of the other things, will give you a boat boost.
Yeah, if they're paralyzed, if they're flanked, all that shit. And also, can look at skill perks. Some of them can actually really help melee.
Yeah, I saw a couple of those. Like, I'm definitely going to be taking the stealth ones and the crit ones at some point.
Stealth ones, crit ones, combo ones.
And the target one. You're definitely taking target.
Just taking all of it, by God.
Well, like, there's a bunch of like magic related ones at the bottom, which I'm not taking any of, so.
Yeah.
I tried to make charisma more useful, but it's kind of difficult, you know?
Charisma's only good for one thing, getting laid.
If you got 100 charisma, would everyone agree to everything you say?
Well, yeah, if it's 100.
I'm not going for 100. I love the idea that like I dump my charisma, right? So I get a 6% chance of convincing anyone of anything. So just like, hey, can you help me out for 1 second? No. Hey, if I give you 10 gold, will you give me 5 gold back? No.
Yeah,
so how do we get skill perks exactly?
You just need the attributes, and then you can, when you level up and able to take a perk, then you can take it.
Is it every second level you take a perk?
Every second level, yeah.
Yeah. We just don't have the requirements because all the requirements are over what we can start with.
Yeah.
So what happens if you hit a target's weak point again? You crit.
Crit gets upgraded.
Crit gets upgraded.
Yeah. It's basically
so
your perk.
If I do like a hidden blade attack on a target's head, because assuming that's a weak spot, so it's automatically a crit from targeting a weak spot, so it would go up to crit 2?
Technically, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. See how it goes.
I
don't know.
Kind of perk that allows me to
hit people with that, don't you?
Sorry?
Kind of the point. It's kind of the point of that, isn't it? To like do serious damage.
Yeah. And you can only do it once, so.
Yeah, well, you're gonna.
What can you only do once?
Enemies, you're probably only gonna be able to get
double crit.
Oh yeah. Unless I was sneaking through a room of like 5 guards who are all asleep, and I did it stealthily.
Yeah, unless they don't notice when you hit them the first time, but you know.
Well, you know, you cover the mouth and you drive the blade straight into their head. So you kill them in like one hit.
Yes.
Well, I don't. Maybe. I don't know how strong the enemies will be.
Exactly.
That'll be roughly your level. They will always roughly be your level.
Yeah. So I need 2. So we get 3 perks, right?
Yep.
Can I have one which allows me to target like weak spots?
You mean target?
Not target, because like you need what 20 perception to get that.
To identify, yeah.
Like, because like it's going to take us a while to get that, right?
Presumably, yeah.
Presumably.
Is it 2 per? Do you get to increase 2 skills per level?
Yeah, 2 attributes.
2 attributes. Yeah, that's the one attributes.
So can I have a perk which gives me a chance to identify a weak spot instead of like just automatically doing it? I guess.
If you attack a certain type of enemy, you get a chance at finding weak spots, maybe.
If you know.
Yeah, so say there's like generic guards, and as I fight them, I figure out that they're. If I say fight a set number of that enemy, then I figure out where their weak point is.
The head.
Well,
I mean, yes, but
yeah, you just gotta gain enough knowledge on it. If you know it, then you know it. You don't have to have a
Everything's
perk
weak
to know
the
it.
head.
Yeah, you don't really need a perk for it. It sounds like
yeah,
As long
I
as you
guess.
know
something
it.
you just logically do. Think bigger with your perks, man.
Who's putting the cantrip masters in perk? Would that be a skill perk or is that a perk, just a flat perk?
I was going with flat perk.
That's the cantrip one?
It's in flat
Cantrip
perk.
master. A
What do you get?
cantrip costs no MP to cast, which will probably be nerfed to like 3 mana or something. And cantrip master 2, the cantrip only takes 1 action to cast.
I think cantrips only take 1 action to cast already.
Yeah, they only
Oh,
take
they
one
cost-
action.
They only take 1 action to channel. I thought they still cost 2 to cast.
Now, if you
Oh.
finish channeling the spell, let's say it has like 9 MP left, and you can drain 10, you can cast it in the same action.
Okay. So
But a cantrip that costs no MP. That might be subject to
maybe that
abuse.
should be cantrip cast. Maybe that should be cantrip master 2, and 1 is it only costs 2 MP mana or something.
How quickly does MP regenerate again?
You gotta take rests and mana potions and stuff.
Okay.
And where's my rests thing? Ah, yes. Roll a d20. You can restore up to 20% of your max HP and MP per hour.
Per hour.
Yeah.
Of rest.
Short rest is 1 hour, yeah?
Yeah. Okay.
And you can take multiple hours of short rest, so, you know, it's like that.
Okay.
Yeah, cantrip requiring no MP, they'll be quite high level. There is
cantrips
one
are
I was
5 MP though.
thinking about that would be high level, and it would reduce all magical spells requirements by 5 MP. Which would make
yeah.
that
Yeah. That would be the same effect. Well, it would be a greater effect.
much greater. But that would be like intelligence 70 or something. Way up there.
Well, you could have 5 levels of that, and for each level it reduces MP cost by 1.
I suppose.
And then you could say in the lower of that would have requirement of like intelligence 20 or something like that, and you intelligence 30 for level 2 and whatever.
I hear that you're volunteering.
I'm not speaking loudly enough for my mic to up, am I? So you could do tiers of cantrip or and then, as I was saying, each one would reduce it by 1 cost, and then you have intelligence. You put the first one as 20, and then
Yeah, I heard
10.
what you said. I'm just saying that you should write it down.
Okay.
50% chance.
I don't know. I don't know what stunning does, so I don't know how strong it is, so I don't know what chance it should have.
No. Stunning. Stunning would
Like
make them
Gloomhaven stun?
incapacitated. Yeah, basically Gloomhaven stunned.
Okay, so that should probably be lower then.
Yeah. Very powerful move.
I assume shield bashes don't do that much damage.
No. The shield would concuss. Might even kill. But
I just have a concussion perk. You concuss the enemy and they have to go off on the sidelines and take a concussion test.
yeah, they'll have like
Get your
temporary.
football out of here.
Football? What are you talking about? I'm talking about Magic and Fantasy Worlds.
Temporary -5 to perception.
Shield Basher. What else could we add in? What's a
Shield Basher 2. Shield Basher 3. I don't know. I feel at some point you need to stop. You don't need to keep adding them. You just.
Yeah.
Say it. No.
Yeah, I honestly don't know. Perks.
Let's go through the feats table or list and go, ooh.
Yeah, you can take them if you want. You can add them to this list if you want. Doesn't matter.
Or you go look through the ones from Fallout and stuff like that.
Even better.
Pack rat.
So
Half of everything.
people on someone's actually made a tabletop pen and paper game called Vaults and Vertibird, which is basic.
It's Fallout's version of D&D.
Yeah.
I thought it
D&D.
was D&D.
And they've got a bunch of
So I'll take the
which
I'll take the perk that allows me to do double damage or to opposite sex.
Well, yeah, it's gonna be tough to find a female around here.
Lady Killer, Black Widow,
Mhm.
Bachelor.
Now, he's gonna be the female.
What's the other one?
You never actually said your gender though, Matt.
Male. Obviously, I'm playing myself.
The Rothinator.
Yourself.
Your character should like dinosaurs, I think, Matt.
Shut up. No one likes you.
And yet I just deal with it.
I don't know what to do for my next 2 perks.
Yeah, I don't know. I wrote a perk, and I don't even like the perk that much. Shield
I read the perk.
doesn't do enough damage.
Well, the stun's the important part, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shield bash is not supposed to do
10%
damage.
chance, but, like a lot, anyway.
Can I have a perk which allows me to, like, if I spend, I don't know, 2 hours a day, I can make bullets?
That doesn't really sound like a perk.
You even need a perk. I think that's just
Means I don't have to waste time. I don't have to waste time, but I don't know.
You have to spend 2 hours, so I don't have to waste.
I don't have to, like, go through the nitty-gritty details of, like, finding metals and tinkering, and if I just have a perk that says I can do it, then I just do it.
Just do it, man.
I think you just have to be like, hey, I grabbed some metal.
I'll grab all the metal I can find.
You're the scavenger. Make a scavenger perk. You just grab materials along the way or whatever.
Yeah, I'll take a scavenger perk then.
Yeah.
Yeah, make it up.
Done. I'll take it.
So apparently we have 3 makers.
Yeah, we covered all the crafts.
Maybe I should add more.
Yeah.
I don't even know what to make. Well, what to add.
Well, just don't screw over Ross by making engineering specialized.
Okay.
Well, engineering and tinkering are the same thing, though. So, like, they're close enough.
Yeah, the difference I imagine is maths. Do you want to have maths in this game, Ron?
No.
There already is.
Then they're the same.
Beyond the game, beyond the game mechanics on the meta level.
If you take engineering as a skill, we'll give you some equations to integrate. Some nice integrals for you. And if you solve them, you succeed.
Know everything your character would actually know. God, that would screw over everyone because magic doesn't exist. So how would you play a wizard?
Is scavenger okay though?
Yeah. Maybe spend 10 minutes collecting all those shit. But, you know, don't know if time will be too much of an issue.
We are immortal. Time is no limit to us.
Well, say
Time
10
is
minutes for the
relative.
environment, but I auto loot enemies. How about that?
Yeah, sure.
All right, I can deal with that. I feel like I should have a perk that helps my sword fighting slightly next. Because I kind of don't have anything that helps my sword fighting. And I'm probably going to end up doing a lot more of that than anything else.
Well, what you want?
Oh no, that's the thing.
Remember, you can always take the D&D shit.
Yeah, but there's no fun in that.
There's homebrew as well.
Mm.
They come up with all kinds of strange ideas.
Mm.
Oh, I think I'm going to call it a night.
All right.
This early. My God.
Oh, says.
Hello.
Yeah. Where'd Matt run off to?
Eat his food, I don't know.
Yeah, guess. Hmm. Take a tactical dodge perk.
Tactical. I mean, the reaction dodge.
Yeah. Well, I am a rogue, essentially. Yeah. I can build that into my class rather than waste a perk on it.
Yeah, you seem to be uninspired with these perks.
I just don't want for... Like, the assassin one's like the main gimmick, and I don't know what to do with the other two.
Might need some inspiration, like battle. See how your character fares.
Pretty much. Can I leave my third perk available at the moment, and then wait and see what I end up needing?
Sure.
Alright, deal.
Yo, anyone still here?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Where'd Wally go?
Yeah.
He's
Wally
skedaddled.
bailed on us.
He bailed, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure what we do now. I think I should go away and think about my character.
Yeah, probably. What's
do
my
you-
next step?
Thematically, I'm thinking like blacksmith apprentice, as uninspired as that is. Goes adventuring for some reason. I'll probably have some family and some friends around in some sort of town. And my sort of the goal for the character will sort of be like melee fighting, but then I'll have a ranged weapon as an option, of course. And then I intend to, as I level up, be able to like create magic items or cast simple spells outside of battle, maybe.
It helps improve my weaponry.
Yeah, more than happy to improve everyone's weaponry.
Remember to write your backgrounds and send it to me when you're done, I guess.
I essentially did write my background, though.
I'll send you some perk ideas when I've thought about it a bit.
Okay.
See, the problem with thinking of perk ideas right now is like, I'm not sure what we can do right off the get-go.
Yeah.
Is this a perk? It's like, or is this just something that I normally do?
Yeah, I've opted to leave my third perk point kind of blank at the moment until I see what I do and don't need.
Yeah. Yeah, fair enough. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna go have dinner though.
Alright, I'm gonna head off too then. I should probably do some Muni reading.
Yeah. When do you start? What time do you start tomorrow, Rich? Matthew? Yep. Yep. Can't remember my own name. That's all good.
Weak effort.
Oh man, Rob's been seeing someone. You know
Huh?
my brother Rob?
Is there another
Wait,
Matt?
what?
Pardon? Nope. What's the only name worse than Matt for him to have as a partner?
Rob.
Your father's?
Rob. Yeah, it's two Robs.
Oh my god.
Wow.
I kind of want them to have success so that I can see how weird that is. Rob and Rob.
That's weird.
He's probably just attracted to their names, to be honest.
Well, that's why me and Matt are friends. We have the same name.
Yeah, just so we can confuse everyone at work.
Yeah, that's the only reason. Rob and Rob.
That's weird.
I haven't met him yet, though, so... I don't know. I suppose if you're talking to the other one, you always know what your name is. Like, you know, there's no confusion because you're not talking to yourself. But for other people, I guess it'd be weird.
I guess.
Although if you like live together and male came,
Hmm.
especially if you picked to have the same last name. Nah, you couldn't do that, could you?
Surely not.
Rob and Robbie. Bob and Rob. Bert and
Yes.
Bob.
Just spell them different ways.
Yeah, it's Robert, but it's spelt with a Q.
Mhm.
Starts with a silent Q, guys.
Swear.
I'm telling you. Oh yeah, yeah. I'm gonna go have dinner.
All right.
I'll
See you,
read
Matt.
more of my book.
Yeah, me too.
Video games. Oh, where are
I'm
you
gonna
up to?
read.
Anyway, Matt.
What's his face? Aru. How do you say his name? Afua.
Arua. I don't know.
I think it's Afua. Because like they say like, oh, if we call you Arthur and you turn around at Afua, then at least it sounds fairly similar to Arthur. So I assume it's pronounced Afua.
Okay.
But anyway, he's escaped Krondor with the princess.
Anita, yeah.
And I also just read a chapter with Pug, where he took his wife and kid home, I guess.
Oh, okay. So the games has happened?
No, not yet. Like he picked them up as he went back to the settlement and said like, "Oh yeah, I'm taking my wife, and oh by the way, I have a kid now."
By the way, you're a father of like 3 years.
Yeah. And I've just started the next
with that
chapter.
woman, I swear.
I did not have sex with that woman. And now I'm just like I'm in Alvanderdom. I've only just started that chapter though.
Alavander, okay.
Yeah. Like Martin's rocked up in Alvander.
Martin?
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting.
Hmm.
Oh yeah, I finished the
Shadow of the.
yeah, Shadow.
Yeah.
I started Rise of a Merchant Prince, but
Is that one good? I've heard say it was a good one.
Rise of a Merchant Prince.
Yeah.
So it's a little bit different. It's not so much about like soldiering and fighting. It's about
Works for
somebody
me.
trying to get rich.
So it's basically raising steam.
I don't know. I haven't read Raising Steam yet.
Not raising steam. Going postal.
Not really.
I mean, that's about Lipwood trying to get rich.
Going postal? You mean making money?
No, going postal. He gets shunted with the post office, and he has to try to make money out of it.
Yeah. Oh, the clacks and the weird businessmen trying to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
a
I
good
guess there's a
one.
little bit of that like old-timey business stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna go have dinner. Thanks for the
See you
session.
guys.
Very interesting. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, I'm interested. I'm actually quite curious. I like the sound of it.
We're making it all together. It's not just mine.
I think after the first session, the first thing we'll have to do is like rebalance literally everything.
Yes.
Yeah,
Especially that blaster.
A blaster.
No, the blaster is fine.
We'll rebalance it, make it stronger.
Yes,
Blaster.
exactly.
50%. Be nice if the damage was on this table as well.
Damage
Yeah,
at
instead of
the
on the table.
bottom.
Yeah, but it'd be nicer if it was all in one spot.
Well, then it'll have too much freaking columns.
With the bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing,
Mm-hmm.
what will that actually affect?
Well, if they're resistant to one of them,
Okay.
and then they'll lower the damage.
Strength modifies the damage. Bro, that's going to be super OP when I get to level 100.
when you get to level 100. I think you have some other powerful weapons.
Dude, I'm min-maxing, all in strength.
Barely taking any points in strength. I dumped it a little bit.
Probably dumped it a lot. I've just realized though that I dumped intelligence, and I kind of don't want to do that because I want to be able to.
Craft.
I want the role play of my character to sort of be intelligent, inquisitive sort of person.
Yeah, that's why I boosted my intelligence just slightly in terms of like crafting and stuff.
Yeah.
Crafting is not impacted by intelligence.
Mm.
Not in this, anyway.
Investigation would be, well, in a role play sense, yes, but in a mechanics sense, no. Yeah. Okay. Oh yeah, I'm getting distracted. Food.
What?
I want food.
Go eat. Goodbye.
See ya, boy.
Hello.
Boy.
And that is that. Another great episode from yours truly. Ah, my God, it's been going on for quite a while. 4 hours. Well, it is kind of interesting. Not gonna lie. Not to toot my own horn, but yes, I do like my ideas of this game. And I can't wait to share it with you in a future update. When everything's fleshed out, it can be made into a proper game. Certainly not D&D. I didn't really have time to actually make the thumbnail to put a huge cross check mark on it. To tell you absolutely this is not D&D. I will leave you here and await you in the next one. I'm gonna play PUBG. I'm not gonna stream it because I'm a bit tired today. No energy. No one wants to see me with no energy, right? I mean, that's why I made this. Well, anyway. Baby. I was never gone. I was just sick and tired of this bullshit. I should go. Yeah, peace.